Hey, Afonso,
Yo, Mike, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. But hey, can you hold on for just a minute?
Yep,
I'm gonna be right back, literally.
got you. How everybody doing in the chat, man?
You still there? Funky, you there?
Yo,
Yeah, man. I had to do something proper.
who do we play today?
Lakers playing the Lakers playing the Cavs tonight,
Oh my God, that's a loss right there.
and guys people keep on giving me invites to go to different panels, but I don't know. I'm not too comfortable. I'm not too comfortable hopping on shows where if I hop on your show, I have to have a conversation with you.
You don't even know the dude to begin with.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have to really, really know you. But look. Before I hopped on FYF channel, I had I was in the chat for like a month. I got to know FYF. Then once I got to know him a little bit, that's when I started popping in with FYF. Same thing with Ticket. When I was going to Ticket show, whenever I go to anybody's show, if I get to know you enough to where I feel comfortable, then I hop on. But I have to know how you because last time I hopped on a panel without knowing somebody, they they were moving in the wrong way, and I don't like that.
Mm.
Like I can hop on Cupid stream, I can hop on Kareem or FYF, but I have to figure out how you move first.
You gotta
I
have
ain't
you
gonna
gotta
just
have mutual respect first.
right. That's exactly it. That's like her. Herman just started hopping on Gold Mike shit. He watch it for a minute, see if you know what he like and what he see or don't see, and then he hop on.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact, my brother. Man,
I ain't gonna
salute
hop
to
on.
y'all, man.
This guy, there's people trying to get me to hop on random panels. I'm not doing that.
How you doing, Herm Crab? How you doing?
Man, I'm chilling, man.
The
Hey, I
last,
want to
hey,
say,
hey,
yeah,
her. If the
uh-huh.
Lakers, to you and the finals, though, if the Lakers had Gold Mike mentality, they could sweep the Phoenix Suns in the playoffs. They could sweep them niggas.
They
Sweep
could.
them.
Hey, Mike, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I think we're losing to the Cavs because their bigs are too much for us to handle.
That's
No, this
100%.
ain't about being. This ain't about being big. This ain't about being big. It's not about being big or small. It's not about being
It's about
uh.
hard
Well,
and
their,
it
their
go, Mike.
mentality isn't there anyways.
Look, look at what Herman just said. It's not. It's about your heart. If you want the game more than somebody else does, it's not gonna matter about them being big. Jared Allen, yeah, he's big, but if I got more heart than he do, and I want the game more than he do,
Bro,
it's not gonna matter.
LeBron got killed by Porzingis, bro.
You know why LeBron got killed? Because LeBron played with no heart.
He
LeBron's
playing
talented.
he playing for selfish reasons right now.
Yeah, that's about it. He's not playing. He's not playing with aggression.
So who we putting on Jared Allen?
bro.
You
You can put
gotta play Dwight Howard. You gotta play Dwight.
this ain't about Jared Allen.
But
It's
we
about
all know Vogel ain't playing Howard, bro.
you have to understand, Alfonso, and Herm knows this. It's not about who you put on who. It's about whoever's on the court. If they want the game more, you can win a fucking game.
No, that's true. That's true. Cause when y'all play with effort, they beat Toronto when those young guys, when Gabriel and those guys came into the game and they played with heart and they hustled, they played hard. Y'all beat Toronto that way. I think you gotta play the young guys. I play Monk. I play Reeves. I play Stanley Johnson. I play Gabriel. That's who getting most of my minutes.
Oh,
And
Gabriel's
then
injured.
oh, I forgot about that. I did forget about that.
Where you find
Damn.
that at?
It's on the injury report.
He's day to day. I forgot about that.
Okay,
Damn,
so next
Fonzo.
man
That
up.
was a good point.
They gotta want it as a whole team. You gotta want it as a team, bro.
I'll
Yep.
start
Even the
Johnson for
guys that
tonight.
even the guys on the bench that ain't playing gotta want it.
Exactly. Exactly, bro.
Where's
Exactly,
your
man.
motivation on the sideline? If I ain't playing and I see guys with their head down, what can I do if I ain't playing? I can cheer guys up to keep guys motivated, even though I ain't even playing.
Yep.
That's why we had Jared Dudley.
You can have an impact. You can have an
That's true.
impact off the bench. You don't have to be in the game to have an impact. You
Hey,
can have
go
an
Mike.
impact off the court.
Go Mike. I'm gonna say this right quick too. You know, everybody say I'm a LeBron hater, so I'm gonna get this out the way. Then I'm gonna start talking that shit about him. Congratulations to LeBron James for reaching second all time on the all time scoring list. That's a hell of an accomplishment. And, you know, I want to give credit when credit is due. That nigga still ain't the GOAT, though, niggas. They still don't make him a damn GOAT, though. But congratulations to LeBron for moving up second all time, though. I do want to get that out the way before we start cooking. What's your thoughts on the GOAT, Mike and Fonzo?
I'm not celebrating the 30K, man. I think it's
I was
uh
already expecting it from LeBron.
LeBron should have been celebrating this shit after his career is over, bro. Like whenever you retire, then you can celebrate your points. This man celebrates points while losing. At least
Yeah,
get a dub.
I
And
feel you on that.
it's also easier to break down their career once they're retiring.
But here's the thing too.
I feel you on that,
If you're
go,
gonna
Mike.
celebrate, and Herman and Fonzo, if you're gonna celebrate during a win. Don't celebrate in a fucking loss when you was up
Yeah.
20.
Hey, but that was class. That was class, though. That was a class act by them. By the home team, Washington, when they showed him love and they did a standing ovation for him when he did pass. So that was more Washington doing it
Hey,
rather
hey,
than just
hey,
him
Herm,
himself.
hey, Herm. If the Wizards try to give me a stand ovation, I say, shut up, bitch. I'm losing.
Yeah, I would too. I would
I ain't
have
gonna be
too.
celebrating no fucking loss. I could drop 60. If I'm losing, I'm not celebrating that shit. I'm be trying to figure out why I didn't win the game up 20.
That's how Kobe was.
Yeah, I feel you on that, go, Mike. I
See,
mean, I'm
we
the
not
same way
blind
with it.
heads. How you celebrating? The reason why we celebrate Kobe Bryant 81 points is because he won. He didn't drop 81 and lose. He dropped it and he won. When you watch MJ, when MJ had big time games, if he didn't win, he wouldn't celebrate.
Oh hell
Yeah.
no.
This man's breaking records in a loss, and you're like, ah, yeah, it's me. You got a Lakers uniform on doing this nonsense.
He's LeBron is scoring points that don't even matter at this point.
Most of LeBron's points come at times where the game's already out of reach. Like,
Yeah.
if you're LeBron James, you're supposed to tell Frank Vogel get into Dwight Howard. LeBron got no nuts, no heart, no nothing, man.
Hey, but you could also see Vogel's fucking this team, bro, since you know he ain't gonna get re-signed.
But this ain't about man. Frank can't tell LeBron shit. If LeBron tell him put in Dwight Howard, he got no choice because LeBron has a history of firing coaches during the fucking season. So let's not get it
I agree
twisted.
with that. LeBron as the best player on the team should be telling him.
Tell him what to do, man. And I'm 6'3", But I
Shit,
say this.
he been telling them what to do. You know, LeBron wanted to play center, so then that way he don't have to
Hell
deal with
no,
Hey,
no.
LeBron
what
did
is
not want to
what?
play no
I'm
center.
telling
Hey,
you, I'm
let me
telling you.
let me debunk this. Herm. What does AD
Yeah,
do when he got to play center? What does AD say?
he gonna cry about it. Motherfucker cry about this shit.
So what interview have you heard LeBron complain about playing center?
None.
That's my point.
That
That's my
nigga
point.
wanted to play center. That nigga wanted to play
That's
center.
my whole point. AD when AD come out and say he don't want to play center, what do? They get him a big man in the game. So this tells me Herman Alfonso, LeBron like playing center. This will just tell me because he ain't complaining
Yeah,
about it.
yeah. Hell no, he ain't complaining
He
about
ain't said nothing about it. So hey, how can we blame Freddie Vogel if
Man,
LeBron
LeBron
ain't
at
saying
center
nothing?
isn't guarding shit. They need to move him away from that.
it. But
No, no,
see
no,
the
no.
whole
Let's not skip
yeah,
off
get
this
it
though,
go, man.
Herm. If LeBron ain't complaining about it, we can't blame Freddie Vogel if that's the case.
We can't blame Frank Vogel. But we do know Frank Vogel is giving a professional middle finger because they did fuck him and they was gonna make him the scapegoat, but guess what? He beat their ass to the punch. Now, should he handle it that way? No. But that motherfucker beat them to the punch though. So Frank Vogel
Yeah,
actually had the upper
I
hand.
got a
That's why he
question for
wasn't fired.
the panel. Who do you think we're gonna sign as a coach for next season?
I don't know who gonna want to take this shit, honestly. I say you gotta go after a guy. You might have to bring
Like
in
get
a
on the
lineup.
panel, Ghost. Hey, Ghost Town. Hey, Ghost Town. Get your LeBron first candidate in this panel.
You might have to bring in
Okay.
Lionel Hollins.
Hey, let me ask this, Herm. Let me ask Unc this because Unc said I'm capping. Where did I cap at?
Cook on. Go ahead,
Yo,
cook on.
what's up, y'all? First part I heard you capping on was you said he was celebrating
Facts. He
on
was
that.
capping on that shit.
He
He
wasn't
celebrated
celebrating.
before he got it.
They
Whenever
they was hold on. First of all, they was
yeah.
winning the game handily
Mm-hmm.
when they got that when he got that standing ovation.
Facts.
Man, LeBron had nothing to do with them losing that game. That was all on the coach and that
The
sorry ass
coach.
bench.
How's it the coach?
Because they're too
What?
small. You can't
How was
7 foot
it?
tall
If LeBron,
Porzingis.
no,
You should
no.
bring a
The
center
reason why I
with
don't
LeBron was
give
playing no
Herm,
defense. What you
what
mean?
about
Hey
because
Herm?
man,
What
Porzingis
about
too small. He can't fucking
Herm?
guard
hey
This
him.
hey,
dude
before
goes.
y'all start going down these rabbit holes, pay attention. First of all, you saw who got cooked in the game. The reason they lost is because Melo once again got cooked, and the coach made no adjustments to help him. We've seen this numerous times. How many games have the Lakers lost because the other team realized that they can go at Melo, ISO him, and score, and that's how they came back? How many games have we seen? So you mean to tell me out of all the
Too
25 games
many.
we didn't watch Melo lose? Like I mean, that same
Your
strategy worked. He ain't figured out how to stop it yet.
your points are flawed for many reasons. If you're up 20 points, you can't take your foot off the gas offensively. You got to keep your foot on the gas offensively. If I know my defense is ass, but I'm up 20 points, why did the Lakers take their foot off the gas
They
offensively,
didn't. They didn't.
being
They
up
scored
20?
119 points, which is basically
No, you're not listening.
three.
Oh my
No, I
God.
heard. I
God
heard
damn it.
everything you say.
You're up
What you don't.
20, bro. You're
You're not
up
listening.
20.
You're not listening. The
If
Lakers
we're
scored
trading,
Bro, you
119
acting like
points.
LeBron had nothing to do with it.
What?
This dude
Course
not
he
He
has
listening, bro.
scored
This
something.
30.
dude
Hold up. Are y'all
goes
paying
not
He
attention?
listening.
scored 38
No,
points.
you're
That's
not.
Hey,
You're
I
not.
just
Listen.
let him.
Okay,
I
hold
just
on,
let
hold
him
on.
talk, so I
Hold
can't
on,
Hold
hold
interrupt
on,
him in a
hold
minute.
on. Is
This,
you about to tell me 38 points is the whole story, just
no.
offensively? That's it.
No,
Let
if
me
you
no,
hold on,
listen,
so
you
bro.
would
many.
understand. See, what you're trying to do is you're trying to
Oh
already
my
come up with a
God. Come
narrative
on,
to blame
Fonzo. Come
LeBron.
on, bro.
So you're not
Go
listening
go
when I
ahead and
just
talk
told
over
you.
people since that's what you're doing.
You said
Alfonso,
I'm
you're bringing a whole nother argument to the equation that I don't want, bro. I want to stick right where we're at. You're sliding in a whole nother debate.
All right, go
What
ahead,
I'm
sir.
saying to you is, if you're up 20 points and you're trading baskets back and forth, how can the how can the Wizards beat me if we're trading baskets? I score, you score. I score, you score. We up 20, bro. If we're up 20 and we're trading baskets, you have no way to beat me. That's facts. You can't argue facts.
Because
it's
If
maybe
only
they're
they're
two
up,
scoring
people.
threes and
they
you're
It's
took
only
their
scoring
two
foot.
people that's
twos.
scoring.
They
It's
when
only
they were
two people
up
that's scoring.
goes, you are
LeBron
the
and
biggest
Russ.
Russ
No,
bro.
no.
actually played well tonight.
That
Yeah,
is,
the
you
last
are
one.
the biggest campaigner for lying in the
Who
debate, bro. You're up
was the
20.
people that was
The
scoring for
Lakers
the
took their
Lakers?
foot. The Lakers took their. Hey, FYF, please share this live. FYF, please share this shit. Because these niggas capping. If you're up 20 points, Ghost, If you keep your foot on the gas offensively, if they're trading baskets back and forth, how the fuck are you going to beat me? I'm up 20 already, and we're trading baskets. So how do you erase a lead? You got to get stops, and you got to get a score. The Lakers took their foot off the gas offensively. They took it off the gas. They took it off the gas,
Who's scoring the points, Goat Mike?
bro.
It's a simple question. Who was scoring the Lakers' points?
Bro, this comes down.
I know.
This comes.
I answer for
This
you.
comes.
The only
This
two
comes.
people scoring points for the Lakers were LeBron and Russell Westbrook.
LeBron don't manage. Hold on. This LeBron fault, really, to be honest, because he should have let Russ keep on cooking. Because LeBron claimed he an old ass nigga, right? Okay, Russ was cooking. You took the ball away from Russ because you trying to get your shit off. Let Russ keep baking. Let him keep baking. He's already cooking.
Listen, man. Listen, watch the game again.
Oh my!
If you need to see the game, go watch.
LeBron
Put it up
James
on whatever.
Up the rhythm.
No, he didn't. LeBron James went to the third. He went to the bench in the third quarter with a 14-point lead. 3 minutes left in the quarter.
He fucked up Russ's rhythm though.
What the fuck you mean? He was doing the scoring. He left the game with a 14-point lead. 3 minutes left in the third quarter to go get his 5-minute rest on the bench. Now the lead was lost right then. When he went to the bench with 3 minutes left, the lead went from 14 points to 4 at the opening of the fourth quarter. And by the time he got back in the game, it was a 2-point lead for LeBron.
Bro, LeBron James killed, bro.
That is his fault.
If you watch
how
the
the
game,
hell is that LeBron James?
LeBron James killed. No, that's what I'm saying. Russ had a rhythm, bro.
Wow.
Russ was cooking. LeBron came back in. LeBron James and Russ cannot play on the same court, bro.
Did you hear what I just said? If I'm on the bench, and when I lead the game, it's a 14-point lead, and I come back, it's only 2. How is that my fault?
Third. I need Lamont to come on here because I think it was it might have been the first or second quarter. I don't know what quarter it was, but there was a quarter where Russ was cooking. There was a quarter where Russ was actually cooking. LeBron James came in the game and killed all Russ's flow. LeBron likes doing that. LeBron loves to do that shit. If a guy got it cooking, let him bake. Let him cook. You claim you old as fuck, right? You claim you're old ass nigga, right? If a nigga baking, let him bake. Save your energy. Then when you have to get aggressive, you have the legs and body to. LeBron James don't know how to preserve his body, bro. You don't have to play the whole fucking game, bro.
He don't like playing off the ball, go Mike. That's the issue.
That's why he's tired as fuck.
You're not telling me the only athlete in NBA history who has kept his prime for 19
years. He don't know how to preserve himself, bro.
The only player in 19 years who have kept his athleticism for 19 years. You're gonna tell me he don't know how to preserve himself?
The way that LeBron James play, that's why he be tired, bro. Because he always got the ball in his fucking hand. The whole fucking game, nigga. Fuck out of here.
He should have the ball in his hand.
How you think the only way LeBron and Russell? How you think the only way LeBron and Russell gonna work together, bro? It was gonna take LeBron letting Russ be Russ, and LeBron was going to take a back seat. But LeBron wasn't willing to take the back seat. So with that being said, that made Russ uncomfortable. That made Russ struggle.
How soon we've forgotten. The Lakers put the ball in Russ's hand the whole first half of the season. And he turned that bitch over.
No, they
didn't. They weren't playing. No. Let me tell you why.
No, they didn't.
LeBron wasn't even playing. That's how I know they put it in his hand.
Here's why you're capping so hard.
Oh my God.
Russ is the kind of player. Russ is the kind of player you have to clear out for him. You can't just throw him the ball and say go work. You have to clear out. But I saw this against Boston. Outside of that Boston game, when I watched that Boston game against Boston, what the Lakers did was they gave the ball to Russ and everybody cleared out. And Russ on the right side, everybody cleared the right side. On the left side, everybody cleared the left side. And when they did that, Russ went on a hold on. I'm back. So here's what I'm saying. Against Boston, wherever Russ was, they cleared that side of the floor out, left or right. When you watch most of the games that Russ has played, they're not clearing out for Russ. They're not clearing out for him. If you can't get Russ the ball on the left wing and you got a THT standing right next to him, it's not gonna work. Get out of my fucking way. But on top of that, That's on Russ. That's on Russ too. As a player, you got to tell players get out of my way. I'm going 1-on-1. But the Lakers don't know how to move out the way when a man got the ball. They don't
You mean
force plays
Vogel don't know
well.
how to coach him? You
Yes,
keep
that's what
saying the
I.
Lakers.
This,
That's
this is
called
what I
This
said.
coaching.
on
This is what I
players.
said a couple months ago.
It's common,
He's not
bro.
getting Russ
We
in the
all play
spot.
basketball, right? We all play ball, right? It's common sense. If I see Ghost got the ball, I can't stand next to you, bro. I'm getting out the fuck out your way.
Okay,
It's
well, when the
1-on-1.
players don't understand that, whose job is it to reinforce it and hold them accountable?
LeBron James.
What
The coach.
What the?
LeBron got the
Nah,
highest
but
IQ. Frank
goes.
Vogel, hold on, bro. Let's be honest. Frank Vogel's not no goddamn coach. He didn't
Okay,
coach
so
the bubble.
well, then why you got
Bro,
the job then?
stop it. What is he without Paul George and fucking LeBron? He's not
They
a
were
coach,
scared
bro.
to give Jake. They were scared to give Jay Kidd the position. That's why they
Man,
hired Vogel.
let me
If he
explain
was a
something
good
to you.
coach, why he get 1 year deal if he was a good coach?
You're
He's not
confusing,
He's
getting
not the
one
coach.
year.
Mike, you're confusing yourself, bro. First of all, the first quarter of this season, first 20 games, whatever you want to call it, LeBron didn't even play half of them. So the ball was in Russ's hand all the time.
But they
all
weren't
those
clearing
games.
out for him, though. They weren't clearing
So
for him,
Okay,
though.
well, who fault is it? Who fault is it?
I can't blame the coaches.
Okay,
Why
well,
can't
LeBron
you?
ain't even playing. So how
The
you gonna
coach
blame LeBron?
They weren't clearing out for Russ, though.
But
That's what
did
I'm
you hear
telling you.
yourself? You said it's LeBron James' fault because when he's playing with Russ, he don't know where to go on the floor. And
Ain't you the leader on the team?
Man,
Ain't
listen
you the
to me.
leader,
I
though?
just explained to you the first 20 games of the season.
Is
LeBron only
LeBron
played
not the leader?
10 of them.
He's
Bro,
expecting
okay, so right now you're telling me that because
They were
LeBron ain't
running it
playing,
through AD though, Ghost. They still were running everything
Yeah, but
through
they
see,
AD
trying to
at
what
the
tell
time.
you trying to
the flaw is Mike is sitting here saying it's LeBron's fault when LeBron ain't even on the floor or on the court.
What I'm saying is, whether you're on the court or not, bro, you still have to lead by example. If I'm on the bench, I can still give orders and tell niggas how to play.
Man,
That's fact.
he ain't even suited up for half of those games.
You don't have to suit up. Hold on. You trying to
Even if
tell
he
me
wasn't
right
there.
now? You have to be. You gotta have a jersey on to give
You
orders.
weren't even in the building, man. What are you? So it's his fault,
bro. I don't have to be in the building. They got
So
they
you
got
go
all
to
kind of tablets in the building. They got all kind of tablets, cell
What in the
phone. They got
hell
all
am I
kind of
hearing right now?
technology. I don't have to be in the fucking building.
What the hell am I hearing right now? You
I
telling
don't
me
have
the
to be
guy,
in the building to give
the
orders.
leader of the team named the coach who's sitting right there,
Man, you got
ain't responsible for his team not knowing where they're supposed to be when Russ got the ball in his hand.
You're blaming Frank Vogel. He's not the one playing, bro. As a player, you're supposed to know how to clear out.
LeBron wasn't playing either.
Bro.
But you blaming him.
I'm not, bro. Bro.
You just did.
Bro, even LeBron, bro.
I'm sorry.
Hold on, bro. Y'all give LeBron a lot of passes, which means to why I got Kobe as the GOAT. Because Kobe being Bryant, if he sees something on the court, he's not going to sit back and let it happen over and over and over.
So that's why he kept chucking up shots in Game 7.
Well, what you just said was if he's on the floor. I just explained to you, LeBron didn't even
Kobe
play
Bryant
half the
not losing
games.
to the fucking Wizards.
Man, let me
Stop
explain
that
something
shit.
to you. First of all, the reason why the Lakers were losing was because of their coach. They didn't.
No,
he
that's
doesn't
because
know.
LeBron.
Man, you gonna keep cutting me off every time I try to explain something.
Go ahead,
The reason the Lakers was losing is because of their coach. He didn't know how to utilize Russ with AD. He didn't know how to He don't know how to utilize Russ with LeBron or without. He's the reason why they're losing. The Lakers was losing with LeBron out 20 games, 10 of them which he missed. The reason they was losing, then they should have been winning. That was an easy schedule. He just didn't know how to use Russ then. It's been proven a whole year. He doesn't know what a lineup looks like that's going to be competitive against the next team. See, this dude right here don't know a goddamn thing about coaching, bro.
But go. Here's the backfire that comes with all that. Y'all got rid of some knockdown shooters. Y'all got rid of some knockdown shooters and some defenders. Y'all lost 3 defenders by trading for Russ.
But what
you
I'm
lost
trying
3 goddamn defenders by trading for Russ.
Hold
But you see, that won't matter.
I see you quiet, Ghost.
It won't matter. What I'm trying to explain to you, it don't even matter. Okay, well look, pay attention. We just got a new crop. Hold on.
You did not trade Caruso.
KCP,
Caruso walked because they wouldn't pay him money.
Yes.
I'm
I just
saying clear that before.
Caruso go. Nigga, I just said they let Caruso go. Nigga, I was about to say they traded KCP and Kuzma. Nigga, that's 3 defenders, and that's 3 motherfuckers I can knock down an open shot.
Okay, but here's the problem. Here's the problem with the whole thing. I've been trying to explain to y'all. What you talking? You talking about people who we got rid of. You talking about people we got rid of. Wait a minute, hold on.
Russ, though. You got rid of enough for runs.
Herb, y'all keep talking about people we got rid of. We didn't get rid of we brought
Yes,
people
y'all
in.
did.
Hold on. We brought people in and he
Like
still ain't
who?
playing
Like
them.
who? Like who?
Gabriel,
Malik Monk.
Malik Monk
Gabriel
came
got
in.
hurt.
Y'all
Gabriel,
don't.
before he got hurt, he wasn't even playing. He won't play Dwight Howard. He's not
Shit, he
playing.
was set up for 7
Why is
against
Howard not
Toronto.
playing?
Man, the
Because his
fact of the
bitch
matter
ass
is we got players
What
that are not
interview
even
has
playing that
LeBron
can
came out and
contribute.
said?
was White been injured for a lot of
No,
games.
no, no. I'm asking the question. What interview has LeBron came out and said, "I'm tired of playing center. Where's my big man at?"
That
He's
ain't his
not said
job,
it
man.
once.
I noticed you want LeBron to be everything on the team, including the
LeBron
water
got to
boy.
open
You
a
want a
closed mouth, don't get fed. When 80 said, when 80
closed
come out
mouth.
and say, when Anthony Davis come out and say, I don't want to play center, what do? They put a big man in the fucking game. LeBron
And then
James
what
has
they
not complained.
and then what do they do the very
I'm
next
gonna
year?
ask you a question. I'm
LeBron
gonna
has
ask you
not
a question.
complained yet. Show me the
I gotta
interview. Show
go,
me the
Mike.
interview.
I got him right here. I'm gonna see if
Answer
you
the
gonna be
question and go, Mike. What do
I'm,
they do the very next year? You said AD complained about playing center. They got him 2 big centers. And then what do they do the very next year?
You're not listening. It's the point of complaining. At least 80 say something. LeBron
Hey,
ain't saying
Ghost.
shit.
Hey, Ghost. I got a question. I
I'm
got an
listening.
honest
I'm
question, man. I
listening.
want you to tell your nephew the truth, man. Whose idea was it to put LeBron James or something?
Frank
Who,
Vogel.
who, who was I?
What?
Oh,
You
Vogel.
can't blame Vogel. Hell no, you
What?
can't blame
I
Vogel.
want your
When
honest
deciding
opinion.
lineups,
That was
You
Vogel.
I
can't
want
blame
your honest
Vogel. I'm
opinion.
sorry.
it was
Can't blame
Vogel.
Vogel.
That was Vogel's decision.
Because
Man,
they
stop that
think
shit, man.
that since
Show
they
me the
can't
interview. No,
defend
no, no,
anyone,
no,
it will
no,
also
no,
space
no.
the floor for West niggas
Show
score
me
more
the interview.
points.
Oh my
Show me the no,
God.
no, no. Show me the interview.
Show me
Show
an
me the
interview.
interview right now.
Man,
Show
I want to
me
see
an
the
that was
interview
interview.
where Brown, where,
I
where
want to
it.
where
know. I
Brown
want
said
to
they
see
want
the
to play
interview.
center. Show
I
me the
want to
interview.
see the. Hold on, bro. I want to see the
Show me
interview.
the interview.
First of all, you don't
Show
even
me the
have to see
interview.
the interview. That's irrelevant. You don't even.
Show me the
Why do
interview.
you? You don't
I have
have to
not
see the
heard
interview.
LeBron. No, 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 no,
All
no,
you
no,
gotta do
no,
is look at
no,
the starting
no.
lineup. Who
You
you
have
think
to
signs
open. No,
off
no,
on
no.
it?
A closed mouth don't get fed. Open your fucking mouth, LeBron. You're
Vogel has
six
said
nine.
multiple
You
times they want
six
to play
nine.
small
You're six
ball.
nine. You're age 37. Open
Make
your
up your
goddamn
mind.
mouth. Open your fucking mouth. Open your fucking mouth like AD does. Open your fucking mouth and tell
Make
niggas
up your
I
mind.
But
know
then you niggas
LeBron
Do
has
you
complain
want
about
him
told.
to
him
talk
Hey,
to you?
talking.
LeBron
You
got to
want
hey,
him
open
to
his
run?
fucking mouth, nigga. Open your
You
fucking
want him to
mouth.
run the team? You
hey,
want him to run the team? Is that what
hey,
you're saying?
Small ball
you
liner with
know
Trey
damn
Why
Bereaza
should?
well,
as main wing. That's
you
what
LeBron
know
he
ain't
damn
said
said.
well
He
that
shit.
wants a
nigga can't
small
play
ball liner. That's what
some.
Vogel said.
LeBron
You
ain't
know
said
damn well
shit.
that nigga can't
LeBron
play
ain't
some.
said
I want.
shit.
I'm finna
And
address
stop.
Go
You know
Michael
that.
point. So
Man,
you
at this
want?
What's
So
point,
your
you
Keep
take,
think
on
Mike?
doing
LeBron
this,
might
Frank
play
Vogel.
center?
Keep on
You
doing
want him
this,
to run the
Frank
team?
Vogel. Keep on LeBron at center. Until LeBron open his goddamn mouth, keep on
No,
doing
wait
it.
a minute.
But
Hold on.
then
So
you
you
Make
niggas
his
want?
will
ass
So
toe.
criticize and complaining. He's
Make
so
his
do,
ass toe.
complaining.
no.
Make
So
his
you
ass
want him to run
toe.
the team? Do you
Make
want
his
him to
ass
run the
toe.
team?
Make his
Do,
ass toe.
do you want him to
Make
run
his
the
ass
team?
toe.
No,
Make
they don't know
LeBron
what they
toe.
want.
If I'm
Ghost,
Frank
they
Vogel,
don't know what
I'm
they
keeping
want.
LeBron at center until you open his goddamn mouth.
Well, he did talk. He told
No,
him the
he
team
did. No,
wasn't
he
good
did it.
enough. And
He
what
has
did the
not
front office
complained.
do?
He has
Not
not
a
complained
goddamn
about.
thing.
He has
He
not
told him they
Hey,
complained.
go,
wasn't good
Mike.
enough.
I have
Highlight
not heard
Sub
LeBron.
Zero.
I have not
Highlight
heard
Sub
LeBron
Zero
complain about
because he
playing
telling
center.
the
I have
truth.
not heard it.
Unlike He
Frank
telling the
Vogel
truth.
talks
Unlike
defensive benefits of
Sub
small ball.
Zero
Credit
telling the
Fortune.
truth. Unlike
Man,
though.
show me the interview right now. What did LeBron say in his last interview? Oh, I got 30K points and this and that.
What's he
I have
supposed
not
to
heard shit
say?
about playing center. Fuck out of here.
I mean, Coach Frank Vogel saying they should play center. That's what he's saying.
What is LeBron saying? Nothing.
Coach Vogel don't even like the roster that he had. He didn't even like the
But he's
roster
still
that he
saying they
had.
should
So
play
why in the
small
hell he
ball.
want to play LeBron in center? And he
This
know
is what
damn
he's
well
saying.
Hey,
That's what
LeBron
he's
LeBron
saying.
don't play
Playing
enough
center.
goddamn defense
LeBron
for him.
love playing center, nigga.
This is
okay,
what
LeBron
let me.
love
Frank
playing
Vogel
center.
talks benefits of small ball lineup.
What has LeBron James said?
So
What complaint has
and this
LeBron
is
had about
defensive
playing
benefits.
center? I don't want to
What are
hear
you?
it, bro.
Go, Mike. Do you know that Vogel has run out this lineup 3 times?
And what did LeBron say?
Hold on, this lineup that they lost with against the Wizards, he ran that lineup out 3 times. You know the results? Every time, a loss.
What did
In
LeBron
each
They
say
was
though?
up 15 with that
What did
lineup.
LeBron
hold
say
For
though?
keep the
on,
same energy. They
hold
was
on.
up
But they
15
can't
with that
finish
lineup
games with this
for keep the
lineup. It's
same
good for the
energy.
beginning.
Hold
It's
on.
same as the
Nah,
Warriors had run
I don't
into.
want
And
to hear
You
that
can't
hold
finish
shit. I don't
games.
want to hear that shit.
on.
Y'all making
And had he not
excuses.
run that lineup out there, they may have been up 30. They may have
That's a
been up
damn
heard
damn
had he
lie.
not put
Well,
that
then
damn lineup out there. Yeah,
That's a
LeBron ain't
damn
yeah.
lie.
complaining, bro.
That's a
LeBron's not
damn
complaining,
lie.
bro.
See, the fact of the
I've not
matter
heard
is that lineup
Ghost. You have no Ghost. Your
has not
points are
won
invalid,
or
bro.
held or done nothing. They've not done one positive thing. That lineup has done nothing. Yeah,
So
he
I
keeps putting it out there.
Keep on doing it until
have a
LeBron open his
question for y'all.
goddamn.
So
Until
you
Well,
LeBron
want
open
him
his
to
mouth, keep
vocally
on doing it.
complain
and that's
about
why I
every
told you.
single thing.
I'm gonna
That's
keep
why I'm
doing
trying
it.
to tell
want
If I'm
you
to.
Frank
that
Vogel, I'm keeping
this
LeBron at
starts at the
center.
top, bro. If a coach, if a person,
No,
if
keep.
a manager or
Stop it,
supervisor
man.
is constantly sabotaging your program,
If
and
a
you allow him
supervisor,
to do that,
you eat it
that's your
yourself. You
problem.
just bake. Go. It wasn't
It's too bad. Okay.
Herm. Go just bake himself. Go just bake himself. Herm.
No,
I
You
I'm
know how
mean,
he
not.
bakes himself. If a
Unc normally do
supervisor,
that now.
This is too loud.
if hold on, let me ask Herm the question. Herm, if you're my supervisor and you fucking me over, if I just sit back and keep taking that shit, you gonna keep doing it. I gotta
Yep.
open my goddamn mouth and tell you like, hey man, I feel like you do me wrong, bro. I don't appreciate the way you handle this and that, da da da.
If
If
I
I
tell
just
you,
sit
you
back
take
and
your
take
ass
shit,
back and get
LeBron
on
ain't
that
doing
cash
shit.
register, what you gonna do? You gonna go back and get your ass on that cash register? That's
I can
what you
go
gonna do.
somewhere else. I don't have to
Oh,
sit
no,
there and
you
take
can't.
that
You on a
bullshit.
contract. You can't go nowhere.
I can
You're gonna
leave
do what I
somewhere
told
else.
you to do. No, you
I can
can't.
sit
You on a
out.
contract.
I can sit out. Fuck you,
No, you
mean?
can't. You on a contract, and I'm gonna take your
I'll take
money.
any fight through my way. Fuck you,
Okay,
mean?
well, no, well, it's you not. Look, bro, you can't hold
You never.
yourself hostage and hurt somebody else.
Man, I
Hey,
can
You
get you
hey,
you can
fired.
do whatever you
hey,
want to
go
do.
Mike,
I can
go
get
Mike.
you fired.
Go Mike. We finna kill this Dwight Howard narrative too. Hey, I'm asking you, when AD and Dwight Howard got into that altercation that could have got physical, whose side you think LeBron took? You think he took AD's side or Dwight Howard's side?
Well, see, I don't know because I didn't see him take no side.
Nah, I'm asking you what you think. I'm not saying
Oh
whether you
well,
gonna be right or wrong. Who you think
well,
whose side you think he took?
well.
Don't lie,
Actually, I
Ghost.
don't. That's
Don't
my
lie.
point. I don't see if Dwight.
What?
What?
Yeah, the whites. Because tell me what. Hold on, let me tell you why. What were they fighting about? So why did AD have to put his hands on him?
Oh, are you serious?
No,
You think he go choose the Dwight Howard side over AD side, and he sacrificed the whole Lakers future for?
Well,
He
when you
sacrificed
say,
the whole
hold on,
Lakers future for AD, so he ain't gonna
answers
take
ain't that
AD side over
simple.
Dwight Howard.
Answers ain't that simple, bro. When you say whose side he took, it's to what degree you talking about. If you talking about somebody got to lead the team, or you talking about who's right and wrong in the situation. The fact of the matter is AD. I don't even know what AD was upset about, and what he put his hands on the white for in the first place. So AD was wrong. So if I'm LeBron looking in on the situation, I'm gonna be like, look, AD, you was wrong, man. You shouldn't have been doing that shit to the man in a game. Y'all had something to talk about. Wait till we get in the locker room. So from that standpoint, I'm gonna say he gonna take the right decision, and that's AD was wrong. Now, what did AD even hit him for? Because he tried to call his name and he didn't hear him? He act like he didn't hear him or he didn't hear him? Hell, you in the damn gym.
That's Cap. Vogel ain't lose no game. That's Cap.
No. But the reason why I asked you that, why you think the Dwight Howard really not touching the court? It's a personal shit. It's a personal shit. It's a personal shit. Why
this
Dwight
on
Howard is
LeBron
not on the
James.
damn floor?
I already told you why
I'm
the
telling
white
you
ain't
that
playing.
now.
Because
it
Vogel
ain't
don't like.
Vogel. It ain't
God.
Vogel.
It's
I'm
on
telling you
LeBron
that
James.
now.
It's on LeBron James. I don't want to hear. It's on LeBron.
Man,
it's on
I've been
LeBron
telling
James.
y'all. I've been telling y'all the problem for months now, and y'all keep running back to LeBron, and evidence keep coming out more and more and more. Then they had nothing to do with LeBron.
Complaining. I don't hear. I don't hear LeBron complaining about playing center. I don't hear it. Come on, Bron, where you at?
And LeBron no damn.
First of all, he ain't got no reason
to
to
complain.
Something. He ain't got no reason to complain.
He
ain't the damn coach.
Damn center.
He's supposed to do what the coach told him to do.
Man, LeBron spoke out against David Blatt, and David Blatt is a good ass coach. He actually was winning. And he complained about David Blatt.
Nobody respect that dude, man.
Didn't he fight Mauro Chalmers?
Yeah.
Then nobody respect that dude.
Did he fight Eric Spoelstra?
Yeah, he tried to get Eric Spoelstra fired. Eric Spoelstra good. Yeah, and he a good ass coach. And he trying to fire Eric Spoelstra. So how in the hell all of a sudden he ain't gonna speak out against the coach? And he spoke out on two good ass coaches. David Blatt was very respected in the world of basketball.
What about Paul Silas, Herm? What about Paul Silas?
Come on,
he was going for Paul Silas too.
Yeah, come on, don't act like that nigga won't go off on the coach.
And Mike Brown. And he wants Mike Brown too. He's going for his ass too.
Don't act like that.
So y'all sitting here saying that since LeBron has changed his approach to the way he's dealing with coaches, now it's his fault. because he ain't
Shit, he
talking up.
challenged
But
Ty
hold on,
Lue, but
hold on.
Ty Lue
But back
had
in the
nothing to
day,
check him
He
though.
hold
did
on.
challenge
Ty Lue
Ty
had
Lue.
nothing.
Oh,
He
hold
did
on, hold
challenge
on.
Ty Lue. I saw
You
that
can't
shit.
have it both ways.
Yeah, and
He
Now
Ty
did
either
Lue
he,
challenge
just
Ty
had
Lue.
enough
He
nuts,
did
and Ty
challenge
hold
Lue
on.
Ty
had
Lue. He
enough.
did.
And
He
Is he
did
a
and
challenge
Ty
coach?
Ty
Lue,
Lue.
So now you suggesting he
yeah.
should be a coach killer. Now you suggesting he should be a coach
No,
killer.
he already did that, Ghost.
Okay, well, why he ain't killing this coach then? Y'all say he a coach killer. Why he ain't killing him?
You
Why
want
did
to
why
know
did
why?
LeBron James
You
why
want
did
to know?
LeBron
You
James
want to know
force
why?
Ty Lue to take time off? But you afraid of Frank Vogel?
Man,
You
Fuck out
want?
of
he.
here.
Oh,
Hey,
wait. So you
Ghost.
saying he tried to get Ty Lue
Nah,
fired too? He didn't try to get no
hey,
Ty
Ghost.
Lue fired.
I ain't
I
saying
didn't say
that.
get
We
fired.
ain't saying that.
I said, hold on. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying he went off when Ty Lue did not do what he asked. LeBron went off on him, and Ty
Yep,
Lue got frustrated and took time off.
yep.
That's facts.
But
There's a whole clip on YouTube about that shit. LeBron was like, I want this, and Tony was like, no, and LeBron went off on him. So why is LeBron kissing Frank Vogel ass?
He ain't
Go
kissing
off
that.
on his ass.
exactly.
Wait a minute. What make you think he kissing his ass?
He gotta
He's
be
not.
because he
He's not
normally
going.
wouldn't went
You
off.
can go off on. You can go off on Paul Silas. You can go off on Mike Brown. You can go off on Ty Lue. You can go off on Eric Spoelstra, but you're gonna let Frank Vogel's googly eyes slide.
Okay, so you saying that I'm not getting your point. Is it good to go off on a coach or not?
Yes. If he ain't doing it, if you're the
Oh
best
my
player on your
God, this is some
team and the
hypocritical shit
coach
right
ain't doing
here.
what you fucking ask, you go off on his bitch ass. Let his
So
ass know. Look,
so he
motherfucker, I need this.
No,
he
no,
was
no.
well within his right. So he's well within his
But
right to go off on that dumbass Spo, because Spo was a
no, no, no.
You
dumbass.
can go off on black coaches,
No,
but you get white coach a
but
pass.
no,
Fuck
no,
out of here.
this one I'm gonna hit
I
you
don't know
with.
about all that now.
Me and Elder been telling y'all motherfuckers, and y'all motherfuckers ain't been listening to me and Elder. End of the day, Frank Vogel got the upper hand right now because he beat the Lakers and LeBron and them to the puncher. Y'all ain't gonna make me the motherfucking scapegoat. And Frank Vogel and this camp were putting all that shit out there about what the Lakers organization and LeBron and them was on. They leaked all this shit out there, and that protected Vogel. So, in the day, the Lakers couldn't do shit to Vogel, because Vogel was going to be to the point where, man, all this shit finna come out on y'all stupid asses. Because think about it, Vogel didn't have no input on the roster. He didn't have no input on his coaching staff. So, what type of coach that is, if you don't have no input on the roster and you had no input on your coaching staff? And the only reason he didn't get fired because they found out David Fizdale ass can't coach. That's the only reason Vogel still got the job.
Let's be honest. Hold on, Herm. Let's be honest, because Ghost ain't keeping it 100. Let's keep
I'm
it
always
100.
100, bro.
We put
Always.
no. Okay, so let me see. Let me test your knowledge then. Okay, Frank Vogel, he's known as a defensive coach. Frank Vogel cannot coach without defensive players. He needs guys like, watch me, Indiana, Paul George, George Hill, David West, Roy Hibbert,
Lance Stevenson.
Lance Stevenson. And you look at 2020, what do you have? Defenders, guys that play defense. This team right here is not made for Frank Vogel. He has the wrong personnel for his coaching style. So whose fault is that? You give a man
The front office. I
extension,
just told you. I've been trying to tell you for the longest. It's
but
the
we
front
can't
office.
blame. We can't blame.
Let me explain something
How
what you
can we
just
blame
said.
it?
You just making my point. Let me explain.
How can
Break
we
it down
blame?
to you.
Go ahead,
Let me
go ahead,
break
bro.
it down to you.
Go
You
ahead.
just sat there and told me. You just declared that Frank Vogel is a defensive coach. Yet he don't have any defensive assets. Therefore, he's failing. Hey, mute your mic, Herm, because there's some feedback from the air. Okay, you just admitted and declared that Frank Vogel is a defensive-minded coach who has no defensive assets. He has no defensive assets, therefore he can't coach the team. He doesn't have the knowledge
But
to
we
coach
can't blame
a
him though.
team with. Yes, we can.
No,
He
we
does not
can't.
have the knowledge
No,
to
we
coach.
can't, bro.
You're not listening. He
Can't
doesn't
blame
have the
him.
knowledge. He doesn't have the knowledge to coach a team with very little defensive assets, i.e., can't coach. When you can't coach something, you can't coach it.
You
Now,
can't
if
put
you
the code Ghost.
yeah,
That's
well,
bullshit.
just the hell I
Ghost,
can. Now,
Ghost, that's
now,
bullshit.
now, hold on, I'm
Ghost,
not
that
done.
is,
So when
you
you are the
cannot
top
put a coach.
brass
Ghost,
and you
stop it.
realize you
Ghost.
have the wrong person in
You're not
position,
being
you
fair.
have to make a
You are
change.
not being fair to Frank, bro.
I don't have to be fair. I'm the fucking boss.
Herm, you hear this bullshit, dog? You hear this bullshit?
I'm the boss. I don't have to be fair.
You
Only
put
thing I have to
Frank
do
Vogel.
is make
The
it be right.
Bullshit.
The Lakers put
I'm,
Frank Vogel in a
let me
bad
Man,
ask
wait,
you.
situation,
hold on,
bro.
hold on, hold on. Hold on. No, I'm not done
Let me
with his
ask
ass on
Uncle.
this. When has
Let
it
me
been
ask.
fair? Wait a minute. Hold up, bro. Hold on.
Go
What
ahead,
you mean,
Unc.
man? You've
Go
been
ahead,
talking
Unc.
for 40 minutes.
When is it fair? Man, look, I'm about to take a meeting anyway. You can talk for 2-3 hours. When is it
Nah,
fair
bro. I need
to
to
get
call
rid
you on
of a?
your clownery, bro. Because
When
you
is it
shit
fair?
clownery, bro.
When is it fair to fire the black coach? See, we ain't worried about no fair then, are we?
Nah, see,
You
now
holler about
that's
fair
corny.
No,
when
you're
it's when
not.
it's.
You're not. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying, bro.
I know.
Frank Vogel was put in a
Corny
bad
shit at the wrong
situation,
time,
bro.
bro. Every time for
Frank
LeBron, you
Vogel.
pull out that corny shit.
Man,
Everybody, hold
get
on,
your
Every
wait,
stuff
wait,
time,
out,
wait,
bro.
bro.
wait.
You want to challenge
Frank
me on
Vogel
something?
was
Go
known.
ahead.
Frank Vogel, bro. You have to get players based off. If they weren't going to bring back the same guys, they should have let Frank Vogel go and bring in Jay Kidd because Jay Kidd is more made for this team, not Frank Vogel. So I'm not going to
You
blame
making my
Frank Vogel.
point? I just told you that.
You can't, bro.
Everything you
I
said, I
cannot
just said.
blame, bro. You cannot blame a bro. If you put me in a bad like for example, if I have no cashier skills and you throw me on a register, you can't get mad if I fuck up because
I
if I
know I'm gonna
tell
fire
you,
your ass, put somebody that can do it.
here's what I'm saying, bro. You can fire me all you want, bro, but at the same time, bro, you know what the fuck I'm saying right now.
I
You
do.
can act
I
like you're
just
not
told you don't
understanding.
put nobody in a position that
You
can't get the
cannot
job
blame,
done.
bro. You
And if you
cannot,
do, it's your
bro.
fault.
I don't Ghost. I'm about to turn into your brother Ticket TV, man. Shout out to A Weapons Midlife Music, bro.
Man, Ticket don't be nothing doing him but capping too. He just
Man,
started telling the
I ain't
truth about
capping.
Vogel.
You can't blame
Have
a
you been
coach.
listening to Ticket lately?
Ticket don't cap.
No, Ticket been now turning his ire toward Frank Vogel, where I've been for
No,
months.
no,
Man, you
yeah,
can't
but
blame Frank Vogel.
Ghost, Ghost.
You can't blame. Okay, so if that's the case, if he said that, he is capping. He said that.
But I'm gonna ask on this again. I'm gonna give you the scenario again. If you a head coach of a basketball team, and you don't have no control over the roster moves, they don't give you they don't let you have any input on your coaching staff. What type of coach are you for that organization that you're coaching for if you can't make any decisions based on the basketball team?
You know, you're a
What kind of coach
figurehead.
are you?
You're a figurehead. But here's the thing about being a figurehead. I don't care that he's a figurehead. I've been acknowledging the fact that he doesn't have defensive assets since day one. Now it comes a point where you got to say, fuck it, I ain't got defensive assets. Let me make the adjustments and use the shit that I do have. He hasn't never done that. And it's a reason why he hasn't done it. Probably because he can't.
He was never put.
Oh,
How
I know
can I
you're gonna
do
keep on
something?
saying,
How
bro,
can I do something? Hold on. How can I do something I never had to do? Frank Vogel never thought that he'll be on the team with all offensive players.
bro, let me
That's
tell you
Hey,
fact.
something. Hold on. People get
but
hurt all the
what I've been
time.
telling you,
You
but
make
what
adjustments
I've been
all the
telling you,
time.
what I've been telling you all year about Vogel. What me and Elder been telling you about Vogel, that he basically gave them a professional middle finger and he said, fuck the Lakers and the organization
Okay,
because
that's
had he
all the
did
more
him,
reason.
it all
That's
started
absolutely
after they
that's absolutely cap. Herm. That's
now
cap. That's cap. That's
now
cap.
the reason why I'm saying that though, go Mike,
When you
because
say
think about it.
when you say it like that, you're making my point like trash. My point is more valid. Like the stuff you just said, Herm. He said fuck the Lakers and shit like that. You make it look bad, worse than what it actually is, bro. Frank Vogel was not put in a great situation.
I don't give a
These
damn about
players,
Frank Vogel. Y'all need to
these
quit capping for Frank Vogel. Frank
I'm
Vogel
not
ain't shit. He ain't
capping.
got
That
nothing to do with
they
it.
made
Let
him
me tell you
they
something.
made a
They
mistake.
fire black coaches all the time
They
for not
made it.
getting the
Hold
job
on,
done.
bro. I don't care about the skin of the color, bro. I care about
I don't
does the
either.
coach have look, Greg Popovich is one of the greatest coaches of all time, right? One of the great coaches.
He in the
Why
top
is he losing right now with the
6 maybe
Spurs?
because he had Tim Duncan.
No. I'm gonna ask you again. Why is Pop not winning with the Spurs right now?
Oh, because he don't have Tim Duncan and
Bro, you're not
Kawhi.
listening, bro. Once again, see this shit, bro. He can never answer the question,
I
bro.
just did answer it.
So
You don't like the answer.
I'm gonna answer my own. No. I'm gonna answer my
You
own
don't like the
question.
answer. I just
No.
told you he don't have
I'm
Tim Duncan and Kawhi. He can't fucking
I'm gonna
win.
answer my own question. I'm gonna answer my own question since you can't answer the question. I'm gonna answer it for you. The reason why Pop looks so bad right now, even though he's a great coach, he does not have the horses or the personnel to win. I don't give a
I.e.
damn. I don't care
Tim
what coach.
Duncan
Hold on. You have to
and
get
Kawhi.
players. You have to get players that fit that coach. For example, you take Tim Duncan away from Pop. Pop ain't shit. Let me keep fucking going. You take fucking Paul George and fucking KCP McGee, David West, Roy Hibbert, all them guys away from Frank Vogel. They ain't shit. There's certain coaches they can't coach both ways. Some coaches only coach one way or the other way. Frank Vogel has showed you he's a defensive coach. So you have to give him players that benefits his system. You can't just bring in no bullshit ass players and want him to coach. So how can we blame Frank Vogel for this season when he got players that don't benefit his system? And like Herm said, you do not allow Frank Vogel to have input on shit. So how can you blame Frank Vogel?
Man,
Get this shit up out of here.
All I hear is violins playing for Frank
There
Vogel.
ain't no
That's all I hear.
violins. There ain't no
Violins,
violins.
goddamn it. That
If you take
motherfucker got
away-
to go. You
Hey,
can't coach. You got to go.
but who I've been blaming the most? I've been blaming the front office more than anybody, right or wrong.
Jeannie Buss.
You said Jeannie Buss is the problem, or Pelinka?
Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka.
That's a problem right there.
If you blame Jeannie Buss and Frank Vogel, I can't say shit. No.
Pelinka.
I didn't mean to say. I'm going to say Rob Pelinka. If you blame Rob, you blame Jeannie Buss, fine. But I can't blame Vogel because he wasn't like he was put in this situation. So I blame Jeannie Buss. And
Yeah, that's all I've been trying to tell you.
Man,
I blame the front office.
Look, y'all gonna find out.
You
You're gonna find out, bro. You're gonna find out. All you gotta do. I saw it. I've seen enough of this season to know where the problem is. The reason they ain't got the right people on the team, front office, Pelinka and Jeannie Buss. And now with the people, hold on, and with the people they got on the team, the reason why they playing this poorly and this badly is because of Vogel.
That's cap. That's
those three white folks that's fucking this team up.
That's where the cap is, bro. That's what the cap is.
You remember when they made Vogel miss a few weeks, basically. They was trying to see if David Fizdale could coach. So explain to me why the Lakers couldn't do shit with Fizdale. And Fizdale, the so-called, supposed to be respected. So why couldn't Fizdale make any adjustments to make the Lakers better when he was coaching?
He can't coach. He can't coach both ways, DeMar in the chat.
Okay, first of all, what y'all
and
don't
Fizdale can't coach either. We already know that.
Here's what you don't know, and this is what I don't know either. When Fizdale was coaching, was he using the Frank Vogel's advice and lineup? Because a lot of times, yeah, that's right. See, a lot of times the coach, the assistant,
you don't know basketball, bro.
I don't know basketball, bro.
Can't coach.
He can't coach.
I don't know basketball, bro. Let me explain something. I coach basketball. I coach basketball. I've been an assistant and I've been a head coach. And when I'm out, hold on, let me finish. I've been a head coach and I've been an assistant coach. And when I'm the assistant coach, you know what I do? It don't matter what level it is. It's all the same. Do you know what I do as an assistant coach? I run the same damn plays that the
when
head
you
coach
in high school, you can pick your teams in high school. Stop that shit.
You played ball before.
You can
when your assistant takes over, do we call his plays or do we call the head coach plays?
That's not the same. It's not the same thing, buddy. It's not, bro.
Jeannie Buss.
Stop it, Jeannie Buss is the cause of this fucking season. Jeannie Buss brought in the wrong fucking shit. You brought in all this bullshit. She's the fucking problem. Stop talking about Frank Vogel.
Getting fucked and sucking dick and doing her job.
Man, I can't believe I'm hearing what I'm hearing.
Jeannie Buss
ain't never heard this much capping for
you're supposed to
incompetent coach.
Bro, Frank Vogel, Frank, bro.
This motherfucker's incompetent,
bro.
And y'all capping as hard as you can for him.
Man, bro. Frank Vogel was never
just as bad.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not saying Fizdale any better. Fizdale sucks.
Hold on, bro. I'm trying to break something down, bro. There are a lot of coaches. No, there are a couple of coaches and a couple of players that are one-sided. They can't do two things at once. Frank Vogel was never known as an offensive coach.
Then he a bad coach.
At no point in his career.
Then he a bad coach. Then he a bad coach.
He's not.
What
he's
you
not
just
a
told
bad
me
coach.
is that he's an assistant.
He's not
a coach.
He's
a
not
coach
a bad,
knows X's and O's, not just X's.
He's not a bad. Hold on, bro. I'm not letting you. I'm not letting, bro. I'm not gonna let you bash Frank Vogel, man. He's not a bad coach. Look, I'm gonna get a guy credit because some coaches they can't coach defense or offense, neither way. So I'm gonna give Frank Vogel a lot of credit. If you give any head coach what they need, they're gonna dominate. If you take away certain shit from Phil Jackson, what is Phil Jackson without shooters and a fucking point guard? Goddamn nothing. That's fucking facts.
Wait a minute, hold on, bro.
Stop this shit.
What you basically saying is you take shooting from any coach, they ain't nothing. Can't no coach without
you're not comprehending. You have to have this team right here is not built.
What kind of statement is that, bro?
This team, bro, you're not. Hold on. Oh,
Yeah, go ahead,
go
Mike.
ahead,
My
go ahead.
bad. All right. Hey, but I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you consider Mike D'Antoni a good basketball coach?
Personally, I don't. But he gets wins. He ain't
He
no
all right.
champion, but he gets wins.
What
Oh,
makes
okay.
Mike Dan? Hold on.
He
Let me
can't
ask.
coach
He not
defense.
horrible. He not
Let me
horrible.
let
No,
me
but he
add
said
on.
he's not a good coach.
Hold on. Oh my God. So the guy named Flight, what's up? Let me add on what her saying.
What's good? What's good?
Mike D'Antoni, if you give Mike D'Antoni all defensive players, what is he gonna do? Nothing. Because Mike D'Antoni's an offensive coach. So you have to give him offensive
But I wouldn't hire
players.
Mike D'Antoni. So I mean, I don't understand your point. I wouldn't hire him. I'm a defensive minded coach. Be honest with you, I'm a defensive minded coach. So I recognize defense win championships. So I wouldn't hire Mike D'Antoni.
Those, I can tell, bro. You're LeBron.
That's right.
Lover.
I got a mind of my own. See, y'all.
You're not
See,
you're not keeping 100.
You used to
You're
talk to
keeping
people
100.
who can be
You're hating
persuaded
on the white
on
man
silly arguments,
you
right?
hate on the white man. You hate
We're
on
not
the
hating on the white man.
I hate on the white man.
You hate on the
Because I'm
white man
calling
right now,
Vogel on
bro.
his sorry ass coach.
Frank Vogel's not sorry, bro. Stop
Let
this
me tell you
shit.
something. Let me tell you something,
He's not sorry,
bro. Let me
bro.
tell you something.
He's not sorry, bro. You can't give him.
You need to
You cannot
recognize.
trade away. You cannot trade all his pieces away. Midtown Breezy, hop on the panel, bro. Hey, you can't trade away all my fucking pieces and want me to still be a great coach. What made Frank Vogel
Hey,
go?
Flight, you subscribe, Flight. You subscribe to Go Mike.
You about to set me on fire right now. I'm trying to keep it cordial with you, but I'm about to go to a whole other level.
You mad at me or you mad at? Hold on, what are you mad? You mad because you can't convince me that Frank Vogel is a good coach?
I'm not going to let you. I'm not going to let. Bro, I'm gonna say it again, bro. I'm gonna have to go outside with this shit because you got to set me on fire. I'm not gonna allow you accuse Frank Vogel of bad coaching when he don't got a team. You let KCP walk. You let Caruso up out of here. You let fucking McGee out of here. You let Marcus Morris out of here. You let Frank Vogel,
Kuzma
all
go.
of Frank Vogel's DNA. You let Frank Vogel's DNA, Jeannie Buss. Hold on. Jeannie Buss is the cause of Frank Vogel's down. Hold
Can
on,
I
bro.
say something?
No,
Hey,
you can't.
Go ahead.
No, yes I am. I think y'all overreacted when it came to last season. Y'all were fine. Y'all didn't have to make all these fucking big, ginormous moves.
Okay. So by
I agree.
that logic, hold on, time out. By that logic, Tay, Jeannie Buss is the cause of Frank Vogel's downfall because you should have kept the same roster either of 2020 or even last year's roster.
I mean, they had to
So who's to blame? Jeannie fucking Buss. Fuck out of here.
I'm gonna say they should have gotten rid of. I'm not mad about them getting rid of Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder's asking for way too much money.
Boy, I take Dennis Schroeder back right now for real quick.
What did you say?
I take Dennis Schroeder back right now, real damn quick.
At least he played defense, though.
What is Dennis Schroeder benefit? What is Dennis Schroeder benefit? That roster last year.
One less bricklayer.
No. Let me explain this. Oh my God, come on, bro.
Hey, go Mike.
Last year's roster.
Flight reacts. I want to hear what Flight reacts got to say.
Okay, go ahead, Flight. Who capping right now?
Flight Reacts. This is Flight Sports TV. No, I was about to say.
Okay.
Flight Sports TV. Go ahead.
Who capping Flight? Flight. Who capping? Who not?
Who cares?
I don't think nobody capping. I think you're right on Frank Vogel. Frank Vogel is a hell of a coach. You know, I'm not saying hell of a coach. Pardon me. He's a good NBA coach, but he's not a bad coach as people want to pile it on him. Same for Mike D'Antoni. He's not elite, but he ain't, he ain't the best thing ever. But he's a good coach, Mike D'Antoni. I wanted to just add something. I also want to know who was the most pivotal piece that was missing out of the most recent guys that left the Lakers last year, like Caruso. I think I really, like Goat Mike was just touching on that, how you gut out the heart and soul of the goddamn team, and then you basically rolling him out there to go ahead and do what you just did. Repeat your shit with less talent. Your defense is just slaughtered. You understand? So, but I think it all happened, it all happened from when they let all of those young guys go. I'm just saying, I hope in the future, when you got a guy on his last year of his deal, I hope these guys just play their last year out so they could join a well-oiled machine instead of gutting the goddamn roster and you go in there anyway. You understand? This is exactly what happened with Carmelo Anthony. The only difference is y'all got a championship to say something about it. So even though this shit is gonna end horribly, it's gonna end up in smoke with this LA shit. But y'all got that championship, so no matter what, you understand, they can't really say nothing. You understand? They can't really say nothing, you know? But I mean, you go ahead. I just wanted to add that. I'm here with y'all.
Okay.
That's a good take.
So Flight, you made a lot of great points, but at the same time, bro, we cannot blame Frank Vogel, bro. This man was put in a bad situation. Look, he was put in a bad spotlight. This man was put. You can't take away all the guys that look. You cannot take the guys that made Frank Vogel. Who are the guys that made Frank Vogel a great coach? Marcus Morris, Caruso, KCP, JaVale McGee. You know, guys like that. Even Howard at times. Those are the guys. Avery Bradley,
Rajon
Rondo. Those guys made Frank Vogel who he was. You can't trade all them guys away and say, hey, coach, go up and do the same shit. If you take Tim Duncan away from Pop, what is Pop gonna do? Not a goddamn thing. You take Larry Bird. You take Larry Bird away from that organization. What is Boston doing without Larry Bird?
Frank Vogel himself benched Kuzma last year. He used to pull his ass out the game all the time because he wasn't getting it done.
He's an offensive player. Once again,
so don't scream that he need him now because he used to pull him out of the game all the time.
He played better defense than all them niggas they got now.
That's fact. That's a goddamn fact.
Don't act like he wanted Kuzma. Kuzma was his savior because he kept Kuzma
had a small role.
He kept him on the bench.
Kyle Kuzma had okay. So why should I play Kyle Kuzma in front of Marcus Morris? Why should I put him in front of KCP?
Why are you capping saying that he missing Kuzma when he bitched the shit out of Kuzma all the time?
Why should I play Kyle Kuzma in front of Avery Bradley?
Man, you are so hypocritical right now. You sitting here screaming. You sitting here screaming that he needs Kyle Kuzma. When he had Kyle Kuzma, he benched him.
Bro. Once again.
But Kyle Kuzma one of y'all best defenders last year.
Please tell Ghost. I'm not arguing for Kyle Kuzma. I'm arguing for KCP, Caruso, guys like that.
KCP and Caruso.
Okay.
And he wanted
niggas like that. I'm not
Pelinka didn't bring Caruso back. Pelinka didn't.
I'm not saying, bro. Here's what I'm saying. Jenny Buss
didn't bring JaVale McGee back. Not
Jenny Buss brought all them guys back. Jenny Buss is the owner. She makes the executive decision.
I told you it was them white folks in the front office that messed it up. You didn't want to hear that. Didn't I tell you it's the white dude on the sideline? Now you don't want to hear that either. I'm trying to speak facts to y'all.
You can't blame Frank. Can't blame Frank.
The fact of the matter is that Caruso and
Frank Vogel making his roster
are gone because of
Frank don't make the roster, sir.
And Frank Vogel, when they brought in a player or any other player, he don't want to play him. Man, that dude was still trying to play Trevor Ariza. He was still playing Trevor Ariza and trying to play Wayne Ellington and those dudes. He was still trying to play them when he had Monk on the bench.
Frank's trying his best, bro. Frank is trying his best.
He ain't trying his best.
He's trying his best.
He is showing he don't give a fuck. He's coming to work drunk. He don't give a damn.
Bro, why should I give? Okay, so let me ask you this then. Why should I give a fuck if you're going to trade away all my assets?
Bro, okay. So you're making my point. So you're making my point.
If you trade, no, hold on, bro. Oh my God, bro. I'm trying my best not to add niggas on mute, but guys, fuck. Go to your fucking meeting, goddammit. I'm tired of the bitch ass cap you doing, my nigga. Real talk. I had fucking enough. Goddamn. If you take Tim Duncan away from Pop gonna be pissed the fuck off too, nigga.
Man, we keep going over the same shit. You keep saying it. You said that about 100 times.
And I'm gonna say it again. If you trade Tim Duncan away from the Spurs, nigga, Pop gonna be pissed the fuck off too, nigga. How the fuck is Frank Vogel supposed to be happy when you trade away KCP? You trade away Alex Caruso. You let fucking McGee go. You let Marcus Morris go. You let all the niggas away. You let Rondo walk away. You let this blockhead nigga rest on the fucking team. It ain't my fault, bitch. Fuck out of here. Stop this shit. Jenny Buss a goddamn problem. Get this bitch ass lady. Get this white lady out of office, bro. She's the problem, not Frank Vogel. Fuck out of here.
Well, I don't think she's gonna file herself.
So how can you blame a coach Frank had no say so in his staff on his coaching staff. He had no say so in who coming to the team, but you're gonna blame this bitch ass nigga. Fuck out of here. I'm on Frank Vogel side on this shit. Y'all niggas my hoes.
Okay, well, I tell you what, since you on his
Hey,
side,
salute, go, salute her.
What's up, SFM? Hey, go Mike. If he runs this lineup out there one more time, you're gonna see another L. If he puts Stanley Johnson at center, LeBron James at power forward, Reeves, Monk, and Russell Westbrook on the court at the same time in the starting lineup, I bet you see another L. And I don't give a damn.
Bro, he's using the guys. He's
okay.
Bro,
Well, he put him out there, he's gonna get an L.
You're still not comprehending, bro. How many minutes did hold on? When the Lakers had that roster last year in 2020, how many minutes did THT play? THT was barely playing. When they had other guys on the team, he was barely playing. THT's playing more now because Caruso was gone. If we had Caruso, I can guarantee you he'd be eating up all of THT's minutes. And KCP.
I didn't even open my mouth about THT. You didn't hear me say THT one time. I said if he rolls Stanley Johnson, LeBron, Monk, Reeves, and Russell Westbrook out as a starting unit, 2 G Leaguers in the starting lineup, he roll that out there again, he gonna get another L.
Austin Reeves is his best. Hold on, bro. Austin Reeves is one of the best defenders. Hold on. He plays Reeves a lot of minutes because he plays. I
didn't say a lot of minutes. I said starting.
You got to start. He plays defense.
Okay.
That fits his role. Frank Vogel's playing. He's playing the guys that he feel can play somewhat of enough defense. And I'm just saying, bro, you can't blame a man that don't got it right. Bro, this roster's not made.
He can't play both of them, bro. He can't play Stanley Johnson and Reeves. He got to pick. You got to put a center in there. So one of them gonna have to go to the bench.
You're not understanding, bro. This roster is not made for Frank Vogel, bro. You are falsely accusing. You are falsely, shall I say, wrongly treating this man because he's a white man. That's disgusting.
We're not doing that.
You're not being fair to this white man.
I appreciate you looking out for it, but they did count him at 3:30, so that's why I stayed on. Anyway, the point is, like I said, Go Mike, if he continuously runs out 2 G Leaguers in the starting lineup, he's going to lose games.
Give me a better roster, motherfucker.
I told you put a center in there.
Give me a better roster. Give me a better roster, and I'll show you better coaching.
I just told you pick your center.
I'll give you a better roster.
A center. Either put Howard in there or Gabriel in there. Put a center in the game.
Give me a better. He trusts.
I can give you a better
hold on, bro. Frank Vogel trusted. He trusted McGee a lot. We should have kept McGee because I can guarantee you, if we had McGee on this roster, he'll be playing. Vogel don't trust Howard's defense.
Okay, well, he gonna keep losing then. He better learn how to trust it.
He keep playing his ass out there. Melo don't play no defense.
You gotta have a center out there, bro.
He doesn't have players you trust. He don't trust Howard. Listen, have y'all watched Howard's defense?
Did you notice the only time LeBron James flipped out on the court out of all this bad basketball is when they didn't have a center, when they couldn't get them rebounds. Remember that? That's when he got upset because he knows they need to keep a center out there. They need to be big. And when they were big, they still didn't get the shit.
But when has he ever spoken out?
Because Monk was sitting there ball watching instead of getting his ass in there getting the rebound. That's who he was really yelling at. He was really yelling at Monk. He was really yelling at Malik.
Y'all have given Frank Vogel a bad roster, and y'all are accusing this man wrongly.
The lineup still could be better. Like,
bro, you can't expect, bro.
No,
Frank Vogel's the kind of coach. You got to give him certain players and certain personnel for him to coach good. You can't give him any fucking thing and say coach. It's not gonna work.
I get that point, but it's element like this shit's like kindergartners. No, you don't fucking play. This is back early in the season,
bro. You can't just disrespect this man. Hold on, bro. What college you going to right now? I want to know. I want to know what college. No. I want to know what college you going to because last time I checked, Frank Vogel went to college and got an education. So where's your education at?
But it's still
where's your education at? Where's your education at? No. I want to hear your education.
This shit is so.
I want to hear your education. Give me your education right now. Give me your education. What is your education, bro? What is your education? Give me your education. Give me your education, bro. Give me an
That's
education.
so fucking stupid. What is your education? How the fuck can you talk about anything?
Frank
What is your
went to college,
education?
nigga. Frank went to fucking
What
college,
is
my
your
nigga.
education?
Frank went to college,
Come
nigga.
on, bro.
Frank went to
So
school,
you think
nigga.
Russell
Frank went to school, nigga. What you talking
Raj
about?
and Rondo are a good lineup together.
You talking about your dumb shit,
Elite people
nigga.
who can shoot threes. Are you
Jeannie
kidding me,
Buss has
bro?
done. Jeannie
They
Buss
were
is the
way too
cause.
big.
I'm
And they
tired of
kept
your
playing
bitch ass.
DeAndre.
You better get blocked. You better get fucking blocked. Cause I'm tired of you bitch ass
So
niggas
stupid.
blaming. Bro, Jeannie Buss is the problem. Jeannie Buss has made a lot of bad decisions with this organization. Get her bitch ass out of office. ASAP.
She ain't gonna
She ain't no
fire
fucking
herself,
owner.
bro.
Get her ass out of here. She ain't doing shit.
You're still
She
Making
not
not
all
gonna
these
fire
bad moves.
herself.
Jenny Buss is the problem. Y'all bitch ass, they're gonna blame Frank Vogel when he ain't the fucking owner. Jenny Buss is the goddamn problem. Get her bitch ass, old ass, looking weird looking hair, wrinkly face, loose coochie looking ass, Mister wannabe owner looking ass up out of here. She the fucking problem. Let me hear
I'm not
Midtown's
giving you.
point. Midtown. What do
Yeah,
you got? What I'm saying?
man, I get exactly what you're saying. But you lose your team chemistry from a championship team, that's gonna fuck up any run or any stop. They guards can't stay in front of the fucking ball. So that's a proof go Mike point right there.
And that's spot on. Midtown and Midtown. Also, these guys don't comprehend is that Jeannie Buss is making a lot of bad decisions, bro.
Yeah,
Rob
she
Palinka
didn't bring
told
back no player chemistry. No type
n-
of player
not just
chemistry.
not just that Midtown, but also
That's
certain
all.
moves. Like Rob Palinka, go Midtown. Rob came out and said he tried to get Christian Wood and John Wall, and Jeannie
Mhm.
Buss said no.
And they needed that. They needed that. That
Shit
would have
like
helped them.
that.
They
She
needed
doing
that.
she doing fuck shit. Then she traded away. She let Rondo go to the Cavs. You let KCP go. You let Caruso go. How many bad moves has she made?
And the more moves she fuck up on, that's gonna fuck up, bro. Next year, like moves for next year,
They could have
like
got
chemistry.
DeMar
That ain't
DeRozan.
nobody
They could
gonna
have got
fuck up
DeMar
the team
DeRozan.
chemistry,
They,
bro.
they could have got
Like
Buddy
team
Hield.
chemistry, team chemistry is a long way. That should go a long way, bro. Like once you know you got your pieces, bro, on your bench, and he ain't had no bench. He don't got no bench or no starter, no solid. It's fucked up, bro. It's fucked up on both sides, on the bench side and on the starter side. So he never had the experience on adjusting offense and defense. He
He,
they just set that shit on his lap like, oh, just figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
if Jenny Buss will let Rob Pelinka do his thing, he could have made some moves because Rob tried to get Christian Wood, but Jenny like nope. You know how great Christian Wood be on the team right now?
Yeah,
Shit.
y'all don't have no size other than
Vogel
LeBron
wasn't
James.
playing. Vogel wasn't playing. He started LeBron at center.
No, you're not listening, bro. You're not listening. If Rob Pelinka was it because Rob tried to get Christian Wood. If Jeannie Buss let him do his fucking job, that's why Magic stepped down. Magic stepped down for the same reason because he wasn't allowed to do his job. If Jeannie Buss would just take her old ass and look, Jeannie Buss, she reminds me of Jerry Jones. That's why Jimmy Johnson, he was one of the great coaches for the Cowboys, but Jerry Jones, he ran off Jimmy Johnson. It's the same situation. Jenny Buss is trying to do too much. Let people do their job. And Rob tell you I need Christian Wood and John Wall, let him have that. Because if you add Christian Wood on this team right now, I can guarantee you that Christian Wood gonna average 20 and 10, or at least 15 and 10. Come on, bro. And John Wall, you get rid of Russ for John Wall. You get Christian Wood in that deal. Shit. John Wall and Wood right now would do service to the fucking Lakers. And Christian Wood is young. He young, he athletic, he can rebound, he can block shot the rim. Shit. You put that with LeBron and fucking AD, I smell championship.
And he can shoot.
And he can shoot on top of that. And this
Right, and
bitch gonna
he
tell
got a lot
how
of
you
heart.
gonna
He got a lot of heart too.
Jenny Buss just fucked over the Lakers season, bro. Real talk. How you gonna tell Rob Pelinka no? He the GM. Fuck out of here. Jeannie Buss
She
is
didn't want to
the
spend
fucking
no money,
problem.
bro. That's what it was. She said it. She said she didn't want to spend no money.
Also, okay. So she don't want to spend money, but she want to fuck every goddamn guy in L.A. Okay.
That's not spending money though. She's just getting fucked. I don't think you're getting what Ghost is saying. I think
No,
Ghost.
here's what I'm saying, bro. Christian Wood, as Jeannie Buss let Rob make that move, right? You do understand? Look, Christian Wood, he can help Frank Vogel out because Christian Wood, he fits Vogel's system, which is defense. That's facts. If you give Frank Vogel Christian Wood and John Wall, he's gonna look better coaching wise because I don't believe that Christian Wood gonna be on that bench. I don't believe that. I believe Wood would be. I believe Wood gonna play the 5, and then we have AD play the 4, and LeBron play whatever he want to play. I'm just keeping it real.
He gonna be
Jeannie Buss should
starting.
have let Rob make that move. Why Jeannie Buss keep sabotaging Frank Vogel? She is sabotaging Frank Vogel, and she's sabotaging Rob Pelinka too.
Man,
So her bitch
Vogel's
ass gotta go.
sabotaging himself, man.
No, he's not.
Doing
No, he's
that
not,
shit
bro.
to- Okay, then
No,
when
he's
he
not.
play, when he
Is he
start
the GM?
playing
Is he
Howard
the GM,
consistently,
sir? Is he
no,
the fucking
but he the coach.
I'm gonna ask you a goddamn question, and I want a goddamn answer. I'm tired of your bitch ass. Now I'm calling out your name now, because you pissed me the fuck off.
Hold on, cuz we ain't got to
You-
go all that. Stay
you
out of
trying-
your
bro,
emotions, bro.
You pissed me,
I'm
bro.
talking facts.
Bro,
He
I
ain't
need
playing.
no. You're not talking, bro. If you piss me off, bro. I'm telling you now, bro. It's about to get real ugly than a masterpiece sneaker. Because I'm very passionate about basketball. So I don't need this dumb shit you talking about, nigga. If you gonna talk dumb shit, get the fuck out of here with that dumb shit, nigga.
wait a
Real
minute.
fucking talk, nigga. Stop the whole ass. No, I'm not hearing shit, nigga. Because now I'm pissed the fuck off. I ain't hearing shit you gotta say. Shut the fuck up. You saying dumb shit, nigga. If I'm a head coach, and I'm out here doing motherfucking thing. Jeannie Buss saw how well the team is playing with Caruso and all those guys. And your bitch ass, because you ain't want to spend no fucking money, you're going to trade all them guys away. The bitch ass, no, the Lakers need a big man and a better point guard. But the bitch ass told Rob Pelinka no. With your whore ass.
Wait, so
the bitch ass ran off Magic fucking Johnson. She is sabotaging Frank fucking Vogel. And she's sabotaging Rob Pelinka. Get this bitch out of here. Real talk. Get her ass up out of here.
Are you done?
And get Kurt Rambis. And Kurt Rambis, get his ass out of here too. Both you bitch ass niggas.
you must have going to luxury, which I'm
are
fine
you
with.
now you done?
Now I need you to stop capping, goddammit.
No, because first of all, you ain't heard what I said, and you the one capping. I just told you he got 2 centers. He don't play now one of them.
You're not fucking. You
oh
are not, God. Bro. Dwight Howard is old as fuck.
So
old as fuck.
Show us that. When has Dwight Howard been a negative
Howard has been? Hold on. Dwight Howard has not been the same, bro. This season, bro.
I said a negative.
Howard has not been, bro. Howard has not been the same player this season, bro. That's fact.
When did Dwight start a game and he was the problem we was losing?
You're not fucking listening, my nigga.
Anybody on the panel? Can y'all answer that for Mike? Because I can't seem to get through.
We're not skipping over that, Ghost. We're not skipping over that. You keep giving Jeannie Buss passes, bro. You trying to blame Frank? You trying to blame, bro? Frank Vogel don't make the roster, bro.
I didn't ask about him making the roster. I
Frank
asked you
Vogel don't make
when did he start?
Bro, you're saying retarded shit, bro. Hold on.
Okay,
hold on, bro. Herm, are you there?
No, you want to be a fan.
Anybody. When did Dwight Howard start a game and cost us the game?
No. I'm gonna ask a real question because right now you're saying fuck shit. No. I'm gonna ask this question. Midtown, are you there?
No.
Man, ain't nobody answering. The fact is, you can't answer it neither. I asked you when did Dwight start a game and cost us the game. When did he start and cost us the game?
This is bullshit, bro. This is bullshit.
So go, Mike. So Dwight did cost us the game.
You were not listening to what I'm saying, bro. Like the stuff you saying, bro. Like I'm disturbed at what I'm hearing right now on this panel, bro. Because you guys are y'all's basketball takes. It makes me so angry to the point, bro. I could just tear my shirt in fucking half, bro. Like, you guys are pissing me the fuck off. Like,
Well,
Can I say
that guy
something?
understand, bro.
surely
Y'all are
somebody
saying,
got to be here that
y'all are
agree
Can I,
saying
with
the most
you.
dumbest shit. Yeah, hey, Eric, put your hop on the pound, Eric.
can I
Yeah,
say
it's
something?
y'all
Oh my
LeBron
God.
fans' fault they making
Instead
him
of
this
the guy
man.
understand, let me ask you a question, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Okay, Phil Jackson, what's the name? Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson knows what he needs to win, right? You gotta have defenders, you gotta have this, you gotta have that.
Yeah.
How would Phil Jackson feel as a head coach if the owner of the Bulls traded away all the stuff that made the Bulls what they were? How would Phil Jackson be? How would Phil Jackson look if the owner did that shit?
He gonna say fuck him and he'll walk away.
That's what's going on with the fucking Lakers right now.
Hey,
You
look,
just
go,
traded
Mike.
away.
People,
You traded away all the shit that made Frank Vogel. Then on top of that, Rob Pelinka tried to help Frank Vogel by bringing in Christian Wood, a guy that plays what? Defense. A guy that does what? Rebound. A guy that does what? 20 points, 10 boards. You could have used that shit.
hey, go,
You could
Mike.
have used that shit,
Let
man.
me hit you with something else too. Let me hit you with let me hit these guys with a history fact. People don't remember in 1998, the organization Reinsdorf for them was gonna trade Scottie Pippen for Tracy McGrady. Michael Jordan stepped in and told them folks, hell no, y'all ain't trading Scottie for T-Mac. He could have had a young T-Mac. Michael Jordan stepped in and turned that shit down. So if he did that, and people know the stories of Jerry Reinsdorf and the front office and them, how tough they was towards them, what make and all the power that these players got now, what make you think if LeBron would have stepped in and said, man, y'all better not do none of these moves? You think the Lakers would have still went on ahead to do it, or you think they would have listened to LeBron
They
if
would have done
LeBron
it
told
anyway.
them not to do it?
He
They'd have
asked
done
him
it
Vinny,
to
but
anyway.
come on
you
Yo,
have the
can
wrong.
I say
didn't care.
2 seconds?
That's
Can I get
that.
like 2 seconds?
Go ahead, go ahead, bro. How about the pound who
Am
drive?
I lying? Wait, what?
Yo, first off, I hope everybody doing well. I hope everything is good. Uh, let's shout out the Brooklyn Nets for a second. Shout out to them. But back on this topic, yo, listen, Ghost Town. I've been listening to you this whole time you come here. First of all, you go around spearing bullshit everywhere you go, bro. It's crazy. You don't allow your guy to take accountability for what he's doing right now. They actually are not focusing on winning games no more. They're focusing more on his accomplishments. Oh, LeBron James, second in scoring. Look at that. They stat watching. And that's the problem, bro. And the fact that he's not allowing first of all, he's not detracting from that. For example, he can come in a game and give you 15 rebounds, couple steals, and give you less than 10 points. Just to prove a point to his teammates that, hey guys, I'm focused on us, not my individual accomplishments.
Big facts.
That's that.
If he scores 10 points, they'll be
The reason
decent.
why LeBron is more focused about that is because Jeannie Buss is sabotaging the Lakers. That's why LeBron's at the point where he's like, fuck it. Okay. They ain't gonna help me. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I don't blame LeBron for worrying about his stats because Jeannie Buss has single-handedly destroyed the fucking Lakers. Step by step. Not paying Caruso, not paying KCP, not playing. You have to understand. You have to understand what I'm saying, though, y'all. When you don't bring back,
I'm
when
gonna
when
stop though.
when the owner making when the owner making when the owner's making bad decisions, bro, why should I give a fuck? If my owner can't do the right fucking moves, why should I care about fucking season? You let all my assets go away. You let you ain't let Rob get me Christian Wood and John Wall. You didn't let me get Caruso back. You let KCP walk. That's my nigga. You let Marcus Morris leave. You let McGee walk. You let all these things just leave at the front door. So I blame Jeannie Buss because her ownership has been bad, bro.
Hey,
Real
hey,
bad.
go,
Hey,
Mike. I
but
happen to
but
agree
but you
with you on that part what you just said. But and I think it's a point
we
of time here. I told you I agree with what you just said. 2 months ago, I put all the blame on the white folks in the front office. But now, what
Yeah,
I'm just
we
trying to
agreed
tell
on
you,
that.
what I'm trying to tell you now is we can't blame them no more because we into the damn season and they got who they got. Now, since you got what you got, use what you got.
You
I
can't give me
asked you.
bull. You
Wait
can't
a
give me
minute.
bullshit.
Let me
You
finish,
can't.
bro. Let me
Oh
finish.
God,
I
damn.
asked
Let her
you one
go ahead and
time.
finish, go, Mike.
I
Then cook.
asked you one time when did we see Dwight Howard start a game and cost the Lakers that game? If you tell me that, then I will say then it ain't Vogel's fault. But if
Man,
you
Frank,
telling me that he
Dwight
ain't
Howard
putting,
does not look. If you watch
it
Howard
doesn't.
play, bro,
It doesn't matter how whether he not. I'm telling you, he's a
he does
true
not look.
center.
He does not
He's
look
a true
right,
center,
bro.
and that's what we needed in the position. So that's
Howard does
all
not
you
look.
got.
Hey, go,
So
Mike. I gotta get Unc, man. Hey, Unc.
so
Hey,
why are
Unc.
you
I
playing
gotta
Yo,
get
people
you
who ain't a
though.
true center?
Hey, Unc. I gotta
Small
get you
ball
though.
is not a small. Listen, small ball is not
You
to
really
be
want
played for
Dwight Howard
48 minutes.
starting every
Man, we
game,
Small
get
though.
into
ball.
a
Is you
whole
serious?
soliloquy, bro.
Do you know how Dwight Howard is playing? Do you
Hold
know?
on to
You have
this
to.
other guy that came at me about LeBron. First of all, I'm with my, like I just told
Man.
you, what Go Mike said is
first,
true.
first,
If
first,
you
hold
if you
on.
if you hold on, if you tell me I don't give a shit about you or the Lakers, I'm gonna do what I want to do with my organization, whether you win or not. I don't care. What do you think any superstar is gonna do? They're not gonna go out there and run through no fucking wall, bust their asses trying to do this and do that, run back on defense when
Man, they
you
call
don't give a
Jenny
damn.
Bus, bro.
So
They call
I'm
Jenny.
with you. I'm
They
with
call
Ghost Mike
Jenny
on that.
Bus.
I gotta run this by you, cause you still giving your boy a pass, and you really can't do that. Cause you mean to
You
tell
give
me,
it, man.
LeBron had the power to co-sign for Russ, but you mean he had the same opportunity to let the organization know we are not trading for Russ. We go stand pat. We need to sign Caruso. We need to keep KCP. Now, if you guys want to move Kuzma, figure that out. But we keep a KCP or Caruso, and we need to get a big man.
That's what you're not
Dwight Howard,
understanding.
okay,
Both of you
but
guys are
we
not
need
hearing it.
somebody better. We need somebody better
Let
than
me
Dwight Howard.
Hold
Let's
on,
get
hold on.
JaVale
let me
McGee.
hear.
I heard.
Let's not
Mo-
let Phoenix get JaVale McGee.
Let me
Here's
get
Let's
the
get
Hoop
thing.
JaVale
Dragon.
McGee
Let me
back.
get Hoop Dragon
That's
take on
big
this, y'all,
facts.
because Hoop
That's
Dragon gonna
big
break some
facts.
better facts. Y'all niggas
They
capping.
trying to grab DeAndre Jordan and shit. Wrong piece, motherfucker.
Go ahead, Hoop Dragon.
Fact.
Yeah. So we talking about what's wrong with the Lakers,
Man,
right?
they didn't go after
Hoop
Russ
Dragon.
until all that other shit
Let
fell
me
through.
break it
Y'all
down
got to
to you.
keep it in order.
Let me break it down to you, Hoop Dragon, because I'm gonna get Hoop Dragon's take because he actually know basketball compared to half of the cavalry I've been hearing. Okay, first thing I was saying, Hoop Dragon, I'm breaking down in short fashion.
All right.
Frank Vogel is known as defensive coach. He does not have defensive players that he needs that he feels he needs to succeed. Got a
Facts.
bunch of offensive players. Secondly, Jeannie Buss has made a lot of bad moves. She told Rob Pelinka tried to trade Russ and some guys to get Christian Wood and John Wall. Jeannie Buss bitch ass told Rob no. Now Christian Wood would have been a great asset with the Lakers and John Wall. And then another thing, you let Caruso go, let KTP go, you let all your DNA go. You ain't allowed Frank Vogel to have a say so in what's happening. So when you look at it from that aspect, how do we blame Frank Vogel, Jargon? Did he fall out? Yeah, he fell out. Okay.
Hey, I heard y'all say that he
Go ahead,
wanted
Jargon.
Russ. They didn't go after Russ
Yeah. Sorry
until
about
What
that.
you
after
got on
Yeah.
that?
everything fell through.
Hey,
What you got on, Jargon?
give me that synopsis one more time because my
Okay,
I had a phone call that knocked me off.
okay. I'm gonna go ahead again. Okay, okay. You get Frank Vogel no say so, and who's on his coaching staff. You brought in a lot of players that don't really fit his system at a high level that he feels. You turned down the trade, Jenny Bus, because Rob tried to get Christian Wood and John Wall. Those two guys would helped LA out big time. You let go of all the guys that made Frank Vogel what he was: Rondo, KCP, Caruso, Marcus Morris. You let McGee, guys like that. You let all them guys walk out the door. And so, how do we blame Frank Vogel for what's going on the court? Go on, what I'm saying. How do you feel on it?
I feel like basically he in a situation where he's over his head, man. If we're being honest,
Facts.
all those things you're saying all go into the pot. Rob Pelinka and his thing, Jeannie Buss and her thing, and LeBron James and Clutch Sports and their thing. So everybody is a culprit in this thing. So it's hard to pin the percentage of who is responsible for what. But if we're being honest, Clutch Sports and LeBron asked for this, right? Rob Pelinka coming in as trying to be the new GM and have his own way. Like you said with the Caruso gaff, with the KCP gaff, that's on his watch. And obviously overseeing all this is Jeannie Buss. So everybody is to blame in this situation. So, and I would say more hands-only, Frank Vogel just can deal with the talent you give him. He can't go make free agency move. He's not Greg Popovich. With him and R.C. Buford, Greg Popovich is basically like a de facto GM. You know what I'm saying? That's not the case with Vogel. Vogel was brought in as like a hired gun to manage the talent. You know what I'm saying? So it's silly to put that on his lap. I'm not saying Frank Vogel is a great coach. We know he's not, but he's a good defensive coach to your point. But this, to me, I give him like 5% of the blame because you got to deal with talent or lack thereof, like you just said, go Mike. Defensively, this team stinks. And I said it game one. I like this team sucks. I'm a Laker fan. So, I'm not being biased. This team sucks. And but all those people I just named, they package this together for it to work with this, this last run of the veterans. Which is four future Hall of Famers on this team. That's the way they package it. And Vegas had us as like the number 2 favorite team to win the finals. So when it don't shake out, and then the blame game starts, and then you start putting the blame wherever you can put it, on Russ, on LeBron, on AD being hurt, on no help, whatever it is. But all this shit is a culmination of what you see, and this team stinks. And in my opinion, it stunk from the beginning. So I'm glad it's happening, me personally, because let's get rid of this fucking shit. Let's get rid of this LeBron James show. Let's get back to being the Lakers. And it's one of those things, man. It worked for 2020. We got the bubble championship. It is what it is. This what this looks like on the back end when the talent starts to age out, and when you really see what this shit is, and that's where we at right now, man.
Hey, can I say something? Who jogging?
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
Hey, how you doing, man? It's wait what? I've been on the panel for at least an hour and some change.
Yes, sir.
I've
What's
been
up, bro?
trying to get like a couple questions out to the guys who defending or going against the situation with LeBron. So I want to start off with you right quick. You a Lakers fan or you a LeBron fan?
I'm not, all right. So to give you a background, I'm gonna be short. I've been a Laker fan since '98, since basically when Kobe kind of came into the consciousness. I'm from Houston. I live in LA. I go to Laker games. I'm a 100% Laker fan. I'm not a big LeBron James fan at all.
Okay, so for the simple fact that
H time.
Yes,
so all right.
sir.
Also, let me get this right. Ghost Town, you still here? Are you a LeBron fan or you a Lakers fan? Because you're kind of confusing myself.
I'm both.
Ooh, which one
He
came first?
mainly LeBron though.
Which
No,
one came?
I'm a Laker fan before I was a LeBron fan. LeBron
Man,
wasn't even
Oh
alive when I was
hold
wow,
the
I
rooting for
fuck
didn't
him.
know
up.
that.
Hold the fuck up.
I
LeBron
didn't know
wasn't
You
even
are
that.
the
alive.
biggest. You
He
are the
wasn't even
biggest.
alive.
You are the biggest LeBron James campaigner on YouTube.
And that don't mean I don't root for the Lakers.
Hey,
Wait.
you
Hold on.
do. Hey, I'm gonna give you this compliment though before they start back cooking your head. You do get the best LeBron taste though.
No. I
I'm gonna
actually
give
I
you
did
credit
not
for
I
that.
didn't know not I did not know that you was a Laker fan before. I didn't know that. Wow. So this really do change that dynamic of how you are rooting for this team. Wow. I'm quite shocked. But all right. So
I'm gonna say one thing. Wait, I'm gonna toss it back to you, bro. What you and who Jargon are saying is absolute facts. LeBron's out here celebrating, dropping numbers, but he's not worried about what the team's doing. So I give you that. Go ahead.
and this is the point that I'm kind of not understanding from both sides as the LeBron stands and his fans as well as Laker fans that y'all still don't realize there's still a season being played right now. There's great opportunities for y'all to get an opportunity to knock off a team in the first round, such as in the Golden State, who just kind of getting exposed as well right now as in integral pieces that they really need is Steph Curry. And y'all already showed that y'all can defeat them. How and then you got Phoenix, who's not even a guaranteed for how they moving correctly. Yeah, that might be a bigger difficult battle for y'all. However, I still see y'all having a great opportunity to at least get at least 2 or 3 games against Phoenix.
I'm
So
gonna help you out.
I just feel like the negativity from the Lakers fan base, either from LeBron because of what he's doing at certain times instead of looking for the winning aspect. I feel like LeBron should be able to lead by defense as the approach, not so much of offense, just to prove his teammates that he got their back compared
Yeah,
to just doing what he's doing right now, because what he's doing right now is not helping the team. And I think a lot of people, as in the Lakers, they kind of getting frustrated and not really appreciating the greatness, because you still gotta appreciate great players that's in front of you. So you kind of getting angry, and then you're gonna resort back to not really having TV time after he leaves if you keep getting upset. So I think both fandom need to come together, like red flag and blue flag, and prospects forward. That's all I
I,
gotta say.
I'm
Shout
gonna
out to
say this.
Brooklyn.
Yes,
And let me
sir.
just say something too.
All right, go.
Then this nigga be cussing out his own teammates and shit. This nigga said, "Fuck." This nigga said, "Fuck you."
Fred snuck up in this motherfucker.
What he should be saying, what LeBron should be saying
What up, nigga?
is fuck
Man,
Jimmy
we got
Butler,
some
trade
hard
that guy
hitters
the
in
way.
here, man.
All right, why you shouldn't be shitting
man.
on your teammates in the middle of the game and shit just because they fucked up?
He been doing
pass?
that his whole career. He been doing it his whole career, bro. His whole
And
career
that
he
shit
been doing
not
that.
cool. And that shit not cool. Well, how the fuck your pieces gonna perform or hit any shots or do anything once they fucked up? You gonna be like, oh, you fucked up, bro. Like you can't do that shit, bro.
That's what he been doing.
Kobe did it to Jeremy Lin. When Jeremy Lin was fucking up on the court, he got in his ass before. He got in everybody.
Well,
any of them the youngest.
Michael Jordan be punching niggas in the face.
It's levels. It's levels to the shit.
Hey,
It's
sometimes you
passive
gotta
passive
slap.
aggression.
Sometimes
that
you gotta
LeBron
slap
does,
a
and
nigga
men
too,
don't respect
Fred.
that shit, man.
Especially, hold on.
Nah,
It's
for
one
real,
thing.
sometimes that what he need.
Hold on. It's
I
one
thought somebody
thing
asked
when
me a
you.
question though.
It's one thing when
Yeah,
you give
hey,
ability.
let who jar
Hold on,
ass
I'm
on
just gonna
that.
tell him this though. He didn't go off on old boy because he didn't have the ability. He went off on Monk ass because he didn't give the effort. Monk was sitting there ball watching.
Who is this nigga to say? Who is this nigga to say somebody not giving effort? You see the videos of this nigga posting deep, didn't get the ball. Malik Monk shot the three, and then he took the playoff. They got the offensive rebound or like a steal or something, and he was walking up, and then they got the ball back. He started posting hard again. Come on, bro. Like LeBron James is the poster boy of
it's like this. When Malik Monk started dropping 38 a night, then maybe he got a 19-year career. Then maybe he can take a play or two off. But until then,
that's not how you play basketball, sir. I'm sorry. That's called stat pattern. That means you want the ball when it's convenient for you. When it's convenient for you, then you get effort. That's called fake hustle. Everybody who plays.
Nah, but Ghost Town says shit. What else he can do? He got
Let me also add.
I want to answer the question though. I want to answer the question the gentleman posed to me. Can I answer a question real quick? The gentleman posed to me.
Yeah, go ahead.
He basically was saying like Lakers fans come together and like see the optimistic part. No, the fuck we don't, because that's not how we ever rolled as Laker fans. We roll with championships. We don't roll with just it was a good season regardless. That's not how we are. I mean, and you can say it's a fucked up culture. You can say that, but we on brand. Like we don't celebrate making the playoffs. We don't celebrate winning a series. That's not who we ever been. So
all right, so let me ask you this question though. Where was y'all 10 years ago before y'all last championship? I ain't hearing much about y'all. So y'all was in a coma.
So
y'all was iced off.
I'm gonna tell you how disingenuous your comment is. Your comment is hella disingenuous because we were trash. We still is in the A block of every sports show. Still in the A block with Robert Sacre, with Bazemore his first go round, with bum ass was Tyler Ennis.
Wayne Ellington is scoring.
You know what I'm saying? We were still in the A block.
Swaggy P and them boys.
Yeah, so we were still in the A block. That's where we were at.
They should add on.
Discuss.
Hey, who jargon? They should add who jargon. They should add your point who jargon.
We always been talked about. So
who's had more success than the fucking Lakers in the 2000s and the 2010s?
Come on.
Who's had more success than the fucking Lakers?
Fuck that. Let's say NBA history.
Yeah, that's about the only franchise.
Okay, so outside of the Spurs, who else?
Golden State.
Golden State.
That's cap.
I would say Golden State got more success.
Yeah, you got to put Golden State in there.
I count no. Well, y'all are counting small quantities. I'm counting from 2000 all the way to now.
Oh, 2000.
Oh, it's the Lakers. It's the Lakers. It's the Lakers.
It's the Lakers hands down.
And the Spurs. Lakers and the Spurs.
Man. The Spurs have more success.
When guys talking reckless, I be laughing. I'm like,
now,
bro,
the Lakers won 6 rings and the Spurs won 5.
We had an 8-year. Okay, so look at this. We had an 8-year drought, right? And we still got a whole nother chip before the Knicks, before the Sacramento Kings, before there's so many teams you can say that won't win before the Lakers win again.
Yes.
So many teams.
Nigga, we've won damn near every
day. Y'all don't like go Mike
channel,
man.
Y'all cap.
Subscribe.
Y'all know Lakers weren't going nowhere to LeBron came over
Boston won. 08.
Better like this
Come
shit.
on, dog.
Talk to him, man. Go Mike, go down.
The Lakers weren't going nowhere to run.
Hit the like button, nigga.
That's cap.
The Lakers always been so
That's where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong. That's where you're
I'm
wrong.
100% right. They
That's
weren't
where
going
you're. That's
Hey,
where
go,
nowhere.
Mike. I'm gonna let you cook them. Go ahead.
Hey, yeah, I
I'll go
want
on
to
mute.
ask the
These guys
whole
capping.
panel.
These
I want
guys
to ask the
hold
whole
on.
panel a question.
I got a
Yeah.
point.
Hey, no, man, we can't
Hold on.
stack questions now. We can't stack questions. Go ahead, go, Mike.
Hey, to the guy who drank it, if you heard the buffoonery I just heard, guys said, "Oh,
Yeah.
but if LeBron ain't come over here, Lakers weren't doing shit." That's cap. There's a whole lot
That's
of
what
players
happened, though.
that yesterday's capping. There are a lot of players that want to come to LA. Their problem is they don't want to play with an old ass LeBron. That's the fucking problem.
Man, we talking about before he got there.
Before
No, you
LeBron
talking about
came
before,
over, he was
Mike.
got
There
there.
We
were
We
talking
talking
about
players.
about
before.
If
now.
LeBron didn't, hold on, bro, you're not listening. Even before LeBron came, look, if LeBron said, "I'm gonna stay in Cleveland, I ain't going to LA," I can guarantee you we would have still got two all-stars on this goddamn team. This is L fucking A, my nigga.
No.
Whenever, let me hold on, bro. I'm gonna break
I
it down
agree.
to your slow ass. I'm gonna break it on down, and I'm gonna break it down smooth.
I'm gonna help you out, go, Mike, because you on the right track. Here's the deal. With the Lakers, man, it's cyclical, man. Like every 10 years or so, we figure it out and we win championships. And you go down and look at the history of NBA
Figure
championships.
out.
That's what we do. Yeah, figure it out. Make the right moves because, like what Go Mike said, people want to play here, sir. That's what we've shown the totality since what 1960. The Lakers been around.
But who's walked on there since
Man,
Dwight Howard and Shaq?
This is not true.
Again,
None of this is true.
cyclical. It's cyclical. So
Or
basically,
Carl.
meaning, go ahead.
You gotta break it down. If you break down the whole history, when Elgin Baylor was done with the fucking Lakers, everybody was like, "Oh, Lakers are done. They're not gonna get nobody over there."
Won a championship that year.
Everybody said they were done, right? Okay, so after we got so after Elgin Baylor, here come Magic, here come Kareem. Oh, Kareem Magic stepped down. Here come what's the name? Shaq. Oh, here come Kobe.
It's always coming, man.
It's always somebody coming, bro. Every time, bro. Every time,
Man,
bro.
that's just
Hey,
talk.
go Mike. That's why I said.
We're the
That's why I
Lakers,
said in the
man. We're the
offseason.
Lakers, dog.
That's why I said in the offseason the Lakers need to trade both LeBron and Anthony Davis so they can prepare for
They ain't
2023.
gonna trade them guys. They ain't gonna trade LeBron or AD.
I said they should though.
Now, hold on, her. You heard. Let's slide that convo a little bit down the field because I don't want this to go left.
All right, bet.
Here's what I'm saying.
I got you.
When LeBron leaves this team, I'll bet anybody a pound of money, and who drinking no I ain't capping. I'll bet anybody money that there will be guys that come to LA. I'm telling you, bro. If you think when LeBron steps down, nobody's coming to LA. Bro, we're known for getting free agents.
Okay,
Let me
check. Let me check.
What type of free agents?
There's a lot of capping going on. So you
there
trying
are
to tell
LA,
me
there are LA cats. There are a
last
lot
time
of LA
the Lakers
cats.
won a playoff series was 2012. Since
What you
2012,
want to, bro?
who
I can guarantee, bro.
Since 2012,
bro,
who was trying to come to LA since 2012?
Hold on, bro. Nobody. I don't want to ever hear you. Hold on, Ghost. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it once. I don't ever want to hear you say you're an LA fan on this channel. I don't ever want to hear that shit over here.
But you don't. What you don't want to hear is the truth.
You heard what I said, correct? You heard what I said.
You heard what I said.
You heard what I said. I want to hear you say that.
I check people all the time for getting their feelings. You know why? Because in 2012, since 2012, nobody wanted to sign with the Lakers. They didn't want to play with Kobe. Nobody wanted to come to the Lakers at all. When Kobe finally left,
once again, you heard what I said.
Nobody still.
You heard what I said.
Don't tell me about
you capping on that.
You
know the Lakers could have waited a year.
I'm gonna treat you real bad, brother. I'm gonna throw you in the dirt, Unc. You heard what I said. Don't you ever open your mouth about being an LA fan. I don't want to hear it. If you're a LeBron fan,
give me the name of the player.
Keep it up. No. If you're a LeBron fan, keep it always stacked. Keep it always stacked. Don't fucking come in here and cap.
What year was that Chris Paul wanted to come to LA?
But I'm just stating the facts, bro. I'm stating the fucking facts. The only reason why Chris Paul ain't come to LA is because the NBA decided to be a fuckboy. But I'm just telling you, bro.
Whoa, watch him out.
Hold on.
Watch him out, bro.
Hold on, bro.
They was trying to sell the team and they needed some assets on that team. So
don't disrespect the NBA like that.
If you don't say, y'all say it right now.
Fuck the NBA.
Hold on, bro.
Hey, watch him out, bro. Watch him out, bro.
Hold on, bro. Right now, I need to know who's making that bet right now. Who's making a bet that when LeBron stepped down at some point in time, somebody gonna come to LA, bro?
How many years you giving? How many years you giving?
It don't
Giannis
matter how many
already
years.
said he want to
I'm
come
giving
to
it.
the
Look,
Lakers.
It don't
look,
matter.
Giannis
look.
already said he want to come to the Lakers.
There are players.
That's
There are
one nigga
players.
right there.
That was
That
prior
ain't
to all
my
the front
question.
office madness
To
that
the guy
happened.
named Urban Styles, subscribe you can hop on and cap with your boy Ghost. Ghost cap
How
real
many?
hard. There
Hey,
are
how
players that
many
will come.
years?
There are
I
players that
got
will
10.
come to LA when LeBron steps down. They said the same thing when Magic stepped down. They said the same thing when fucking
I want to
what's
take
the
your
name?
bet, Go.
Shaq
When Shaq
and Kobe
left,
stepped down.
facts.
They every time they say Lakers ain't getting nobody. You know how many guys want to come to LA? LeBron
So who
ain't the
came to
only
LA
nigga.
then? Who
Hold
came?
on, bro. Let me finish. Hold on, Fred. You guys stop cutting across the lane, sir. God damn. Do
You
you know
cut
how
across
Preaching
the
it.
there
lane.
are? I'm gonna name all the. Hold on. There are a
Fred your
lot of
bitch
players that
ass.
want to. There are a lot of players that want to come to LA.
Like
Giannis
who?
wanted to come. We already know LeBron. Giannis wanted to come. Kawhi. Hold on, bro. Let me finish. Hold on, bro. God damn, bro. If you gonna laugh, bro, go on mute for that shit, bro. God damn. I can't myself think, bro. What the fuck?
Cause you capping.
Giannis wanted, bro. You got one last time to cut it from me, bro. Stop cutting in front, bro. Shut the fuck up. Sit back and listen, bro. That's not a whole shit. If you can't do that, get out the fucking panel, nigga.
Bitch.
What's up? What's up? aweezy bang in the chat, man. Big dog status. Let's have a real conversation here. You had Kawhi Leonard. You had Paul George. You had DeMar DeRozan. You had Giannis Antetokounmpo. At one point, I heard something about Klay Thompson was even considering coming to LA. At one point, Kevin Durant was considering at one point coming to LA. You had a whole bunch of dudes lined up trying to come to LA. Now they didn't come to LA, but they were
Why
lined
is
up
that?
to. So let's not act like LeBron's the only nigga that's gonna come to LA, bro. Let's not
Listen,
do that.
LA,
so much
LA's
capping
a
in that
big
shit.
market.
That's
Look,
a good
LA's a
point.
big market.
No, it
That's a
ain't.
good
No, it
point.
ain't.
And they're
No, it
always
ain't.
going to
Yes, it
consider.
is.
And I'm gonna
No,
break it
look, they're
down why
always
it
going to
ain't.
consider
You can't.
Kobe.
You
I'm gonna
can't.
break it
You
down
can't.
why
Hey,
it
hey,
ain't.
hey, hey,
One at a
Stephen
time.
A.
One at a
fucked up.
time. One at a time. One at a time. One
We
at a
already
time.
know the Lakers
Stephen A. fucked up. Stephen A. fucked up.
300
Stephen A. fucked up
before
the fucking
LeBron
KD
got there.
trade.
We know that.
Man, watch this.
Stephen A.
We
fucked up the
know
key.
that. We know the Lakers were 300
You
before
They was gonna. They
LeBron
was gonna
got there.
get
you just
Kevin.
said DeMar
They was
DeRozan
gonna
want to
get
come to the
Kevin
Lakers.
Durant. They was gonna get Kevin Durant, but
He
Stephen
was
A.
coming for
Hold on, they
LeBron.
was gonna get Kevin Durant on the Lakers, but Stephen A. opened his big ass mouth and so he was like, you know what? Since Stephen A. over here talking for LeBron, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna go to the fucking I forgot where he went that Brooklyn whatever. But he was coming to LA, bro. He said it, bro. He said
Man,
I ain't come because all the LeBron shit that was over there. The
man,
Stephen A.
there's so
Smith
much
was
capping in
talking.
it. First of all, Stephen
That's
Yo,
A.
capping. That's
ain't
a
got
fact.
nothing to do.
Cook
Ain't
said
got
Stephen
nothing
A.
to
a
do
Kevin
Katie
A.
with a
said
nigga
grown
that.
though,
ass
man.
man making his decision.
Stephen A. Kevin A. nigga though.
He ain't got
Katie
nothing
said
to do with a
that.
Am I
grown
lying,
man making his
Fred?
decision, bro. A grown man
No,
ain't
you
changing
right
his
about
mind
that,
because of no
huh?
Stephen A. Another reason, if DeMar
Yes,
DeRozan
he
was coming
did,
to the
bro.
Lakers, if DeMar DeRozan was coming to the Lakers, he'd have came to the Lakers last year, this year,
yeah, he would
this
have
past
came. He
summer.
would have came.
And
Bro,
he
So
you're
don't
got
give
missing
me
that.
prime
that.
time
You're
contract.
missing the point, bro. You're
No,
missing
I
the
ain't
point,
missing no
bro.
point. You
It's
just told a
no, the
story.
front
You're missing
office
the point,
fucked that
bro.
up.
If LeBron didn't come,
Hey, bang, you might need to recruit my
Tomorrow
unc,
Barter
man.
came
My
over here.
unc, he got the best LeBron takes.
You
Man,
can't,
Might
that
you,
need to
you
hire
joker
a
can't
sat
pay.
recruit my
right here
unc.
and told
You
me about
can't
DeMar
pay.
DeRozan wanting to be a Laker when he had a chance
Here's
to
what I'm
be a
saying.
Laker.
Here's what I'm saying, bro. Here's what I'm saying.
That nigga
DeMar
Bang
DeRozan
scared
wanted.
of Mookie.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. DeMar
What?
DeRozan. Hold on.
Not after
DeMar
that.
DeRozan.
Not
Hold on,
after
bro.
that thrashing that happened on
God damn,
FYF,
bro. God
FSA.
damn. And y'all wonder why we put everybody on mute so goddamn much. God damn. God damn.
Get it back under control, go.
Here's what I'm saying with these dudes. Look, DeMar DeRozan, he wanted to get paid. Okay, so if LeBron and AD don't come to LA, right? They don't come to LA. We had, a matter of fact, we had 3 max slots. The Lakers had three max slots for three max players to come to LA. 3. So if LeBron and AD don't come, DeMar DeRozan, we could have paid him. Whatever he wanted, he could have got it. We could have paid DeMar. We could have paid a Paul George. We could have paid a Giannis. Could have paid a KD. All that shit. We had room
Man,
for
that
3
ain't
slots.
enough, bro.
No,
You could
you
have gave
can't.
all them what they wanted. They still have lost. That ain't
That's
enough. Them
cap. That's
motherfuckers ain't
cap.
carrying no
That's
Lakers to no
cap.
championship.
That's cap.
DeMar DeRozan couldn't
That's
even
cap.
carry.
Hey,
He
hey,
couldn't.
Unc,
You
they
put
love
KD,
you, Unc.
Hold up.
You
you
hear me,
put
Hold up.
KD,
though?
DeMar
They love
DeRozan,
you
and
for a long
fucking.
Hold up.
time
That's
contract.
Let me
cap.
check
That's why
Gold
they
That's
Mike
not
one
gonna
more
cap.
let you.
time. Because
That's
I'm
cap.
tired of him with all this bullshit. And how the hell is that going to work? DeMar DeRozan couldn't even get Toronto past LeBron James. When he was over in Toronto with that good-ass team, which the Lakers ain't have nothing comparable to, he couldn't even get them to the championship. But he's going to come to L.A. and get them to the championship.
If you put Kevin Durant, stop the cap, bro. If you put Kevin Durant and you put two of the All-Stars next to him in L.A., nigga, you put some role players over here, shit.
See, that's that same old fairy tale bullshit that's been flying around for 10 years. 10 years. That kind of shit been flying around. If Kevin Durant want to come play with LeBron James, he'd have brought his long skin ass on.
I can guarantee you this. If LeBron go to Cleveland, I bet you he'll win no championship. Which one? I bet any amount of money.
What a 39-year-old dude.
I love LeBron. But he's not winning in Cleveland.
You're not gonna keep sitting up here telling people lies that the LA had a doorway for all-stars to come to in a free agency.
They had three max slots. Three max slots.
Everybody who was a free agent flew right over LA. Wherever destination they want to go to, they flew on a plane and they flew right past LA.
They flew over LA for the fact that LA couldn't pay them. They couldn't pay those guys.
No,
then that mean they didn't want to be
here.
If you want to be somewhere, you go there.
Here where you're capping at, Ghost. Here where you're capping at. We had three max slots. The problem is, if you sign LeBron, you sign AD, bro. There is no more fucking room. And then on top of that, you sign a bunch of other role players behind that.
Both them niggas.
And if you don't sign LeBron, if you don't sign LeBron or you don't sign AD, you got plenty of fucking room to sign other niggas. Now I'm not saying I'm not saying don't get LeBron, don't get AD. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying even if LeBron said I'm gonna go to I'm gonna stay on the Cavs or wherever I'm at. Even if AD and LeBron don't come to LA, I'm just telling you that there were all-stars that would have signed with the Lakers. That's facts.
I asked you who they were.
The one that got the Lakers.
When I asked you that, you said DeMar DeRozan, you said Kevin Durant.
DeMar DeRozan. Hey, you know what? You kept it so hard. You and Fridge kept it so hard. I got the intro. I got the intro.
LeBron James, right? Y'all call this motherfucker the greatest player of all time, nigga. He is the only player in NBA list.
Man, you a dirty motherfucker, boy.
Okay, but anyway, LeBron James, man, in career
yeah, nigga.
It's facts of a feelings you talk about history, boys. That you body bang, boy, know your history. It's facts of a feelings you talk about history, boys. You Scooby-Doo talking in mysteries. You is a puppet to ticket, that's misery. Said that you body bang, boy, know your history.
It's your boy Go in the fucking gun. I be doing my thing. Mookie talking shit here. T-shirts on the beat. Fucking talk kawhi shit. Ain't put on everybody talking that shit. I'm down.
Yo.
Hey, that my nigga though. Go my nigga.
You all over the place, man.
That my nigga on the
ground, with that Chirac flow, man.
That nigga all over the place, man. That nigga all over the place, dog. I don't know who he was dissing. I don't know who he was dissing.
Hey, Fred, that my nigga.
That nigga added the ad-libs in there.
That my nigga, boy. That my nigga.
I'm gonna play one more time. Shit, funny as fuck.
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Boy, know your history. It's facts of a feelings you talk about history, boys. You Scooby-Doo talking in mysteries. You is a puppet to ticket, that's misery. Said that you body bang, boy, know your history.
It's your boy Go in the fucking gun. I be doing my thing. Mookie talking shit here. Real name Dookie. From that T-shirts on the bitch fucking talk kawhi ain't shit. Ben Gay knees. Ain't put on everybody talking that shit. I'm down.
LeBron James, right? Y'all call this motherfucker the greatest player of all time, nigga. He is the only player in NBA list.
So I want to talk about easy work, bitch. Get your speech right. What the fuck is listed, nigga? Okay, but anyway, LeBron James, man, in career win shares, regular season and playoffs, he's number 2 behind Kareem.
It's facts of a feelings you talk about history, boys.
He got to clean up first.
Shit.
Man, the greatest in history.
Hey, look,
Yo,
man.
that Listerine line is crazy though. I ain't gonna
Hey,
lie.
hey, who's going here? Who's going here arguing for
I
a
ain't
minute?
think niggas do that on purpose. Oh
Man,
shit.
I played that on. I had to play something to kind of calm the tension
So
down in here. It was getting hot
that
in
nigga
here.
was capping so bad he was
hey,
having
but
a
tension
stroke saying
sometimes
Listerine.
good though, man. You know, Unc he mature. Unc know how to keep his cool. He been through worse hell, so Unc know how to keep his
And we
cool.
all been through
Goddamn,
worse being Laker fans. I'm gonna say this
Unc
though,
don't be
Mike.
giving a damn.
Hey, go,
Lakers,
Mike. Let
Lakers
me add
fans
this.
crazy. What you say,
I
Ghost?
just I
Yeah,
just feel
let me add
like
this real quick.
oh go
Yeah,
ahead, add that.
yeah.
What did Ghost
So
just
Add
say?
that.
Ghost wasn't
I ain't
wrong
saying that.
in a sense,
Yeah.
because if we being honest about, I'm a true and tried Laker fan. It was a
Mm-hmm.
period we couldn't even get niggas to sit down and listen to ourselves pitch. Unc ain't lying.
Fact.
Like LaMarcus Aldridge, he said that when they sat down with him, he's a free agent when he left Portland. He was like, they didn't say nothing about basketball, right? So that culture started to spread that like the pitch when I guess it's the end of Mitch Kupchak's tenure, it was bad. Like people didn't even want to even talk to us. Like when Melo became a free agent, he didn't come talk to us. When it was another one we missed out on because our reputation, Chris Bosh, our reputation was so bad that they wouldn't even sit down with us. So he's not lying. But to me and Mike's point is over the lineage of like what we do as a franchise, it's tried and true. What 17 championships we at? It works out eventually. So
Yeah, because we get a good free agent, bro. It's a good.
that's what I'm saying.
It's got
Eventually
to be
it
a
works
big
out.
time free agent. We ain't doing it
Yeah.
through the draft. We doing it through a big time free agent that always comes
Wait,
sign and
Yeah,
change
that's
the
what we
course
saying though.
of the Lakers.
hold on.
It
Hold
always
on.
It
corrects
wasn't
itself. Or a big
LeBron was
trade,
that
a
That's
big
big
time.
cap
trade,
though.
or it's
LeBron
a
was
big
that big
trade.
Time
time
out.
free
That's
agent,
cap
bro.
though.
LeBron was the
That's
big
cap
time
though.
free agent.
Well, no,
And
it's
they
a trade
Hold
too.
on.
Shaquille O'Neal's a
think about
trade.
this. Think
No,
about this.
he's a free agent. I'm sorry, he's a free
Hold
agent.
on.
Think about this.
Hold on.
LeBron was the big time free agent that if they'd have just paid money, you got
Mhm.
two more damn chips. Am I lying? Pay some money, we got two more chips.
No, we're not guaranteed shit.
Hold on.
Well,
Hold on. But you
our,
did
our
draft.
best
But you did
opportunity
draft.
would have been you got to pay people, bro.
You talking about a dude who lost
No.
more championships than he won, so you can't guarantee a
Hold
damn
on.
thing with LeBron James, bro.
But you did have draft picks. Like you have like pieces
I ain't say nothing about no
of
trade. I
skills.
said pay.
Hold
Just
on, hold
pay
on, hold
people.
on. Listen. When y'all talking about the Lakers didn't have this whole thing about they just get off of free agency, you had an opportunity to build from home growth. When you had Lonzo, when you had Clarkson, when you had
Mm-hmm.
Randall, when you had all these pieces of growth,
Bi, yep.
and then y'all sacrificed all that for a
Well,
trade.
wait, hold on, wait.
So you,
What were they
so
doing though? What were they doing?
they,
Building
no,
a
no, no.
building a
They were build,
program.
they were building
Because
up
niggas was
something
hurt.
such as
They was hurt and they was
nah.
doing garbage shit.
Not like
That's
I said. I
disingenuous,
think it was
man.
coaching. I think it was coaching. They
Yeah,
hired
Luke
Luke
Walton's
Walton.
horrible.
They
Facts.
hired Luke Walton, bro.
Luke Walton's horrible.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of the parts right there, bro.
It's a big part because if you're gonna try to cultivate young talent, you got to do it in the right way. You basically taking the ball. You're not giving Lonzo the ability to be who he is. You playing him in spot minutes. You pushing him. You pulling him. You basically are just taking what Lonzo was good at, and you are basically marginalizing him to be like a specialist. And he ain't never been that. He a guy you gotta let go. He a guy you have to have
All
the
right.
ball in his hand. So I
All
mean,
right,
if we're
Hoop.
being honest, I mean, because
They
he did
should
the
have
same
drafted
thing.
Tatum.
All right, Hoop. So when LeBron goes on teams, don't teams know that when they get him on the team is win now? Nobody have time to be
Fair
developing
enough,
5
but
years
I agree with
to see
that.
what a player
I
but
agree
but
with that.
Look, they trying it with THT, right? Look what's going on with
it's
him.
two sides to the coin for that shit though. So yeah, you're right. Yeah, you gotta be a specialist. You gotta acquiesce to him. He earned the right for that. But on the bad side, it looked like this. So it's a double-edged sword. So we can't act like it's just a one-way street with LeBron and his greatness. Yeah, sometimes it work out, but a lot of time it don't. So let's be honest about that.
So wait. So LeBron couldn't wait a year for AD to come before he traded all them pieces away.
You said
He
LeBron
Nah.
couldn't
what?
wait it. Hey, like LeBron couldn't wait it that 1 year for
Mm-hmm.
AD to come off that bullshit ass contract that he had with the Pelicans. He would
Mm-hmm.
have came off, would have played that one more year, knowing that no team would have traded for him because he knowing that he's not gonna re-sign with them.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that by them rushing to get
Right.
AD,
That's
it
it.
was
Yeah,
pointless,
Because you
bro.
don't know the future. That's why it's win
that's
now.
fair. That's fair. But
AD could have
if
got
you
traded
waited,
anyway.
a
Like
season,
hindsight, you could
you
say
had
that
all that
now.
shit.
No, I get it if you were James Harden and you had the niggas on your team like that. No, but you got Lonzo, you got Randall. These guys, Bi, they was giving the competition with Golden State without LeBron on that team, bro.
Yeah,
And that's before he got there, bro.
We always play Golden State well. That's facts.
Like you
So you
said,
gotta look at it like that, bro.
They
You
had
had
some good
pieces.
games. They couldn't make the playoffs.
Come on, bro.
People was calling them niggas bust. What you talking about?
Man,
Let's
hindsight is 2020, bro. You do not turn down an AD trade for Brandon Ingram because that's literally what we was trading for. And Brandon Ingram for AD. That's what you was trading.
Nah, but why ain't gonna get rid of four
That's not true.
motherfuckers for a brother ass nigga though? You got rid of
who
four
do we get rid of?
picks.
Who do we
And
get rid of?
and
Okay,
draft picks.
Lonzo.
And you got rid of a lottery
We
picks.
got rid of
the picks may hurt. The picks hurt. The picks hurt. But
we got rid of Lonzo.
You got rid of lottery picks.
You got rid of a 40% free throw shooting point guard. No problem. Bye.
So what? So what? The duty of a
Lonzo
point guard
don't
is not.
shoot 40 no
It
more.
does not go through the fucking free
Lonzo
throw line,
don't
man.
shoot
Guys,
40
it got
no
a
more.
chip though within the last 2
This
years.
nigga
It got a
shoot
chip.
43% from three now.
20%.
What you talking about, man?
Yeah, like I said, hindsight is 2020. Hindsight
Okay,
is
nigga,
2020.
you can say that about your LeBron James takes. What the fuck you mean? You can say it to anything.
Man, what do you mean? We know he winning everywhere he go.
Cook his ass.
You gotta have a standard to some shit, so you can't just.
No,
move
how's
it.
that hindsight? When you picking up a player that
You
won
saying you
everywhere
didn't get
he
LeBron
went.
his players and blah 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 blah. Nigga, that's hindsight. What you mean?
That
It's
ain't
the
no
same
hindsight.
premise.
No,
Man,
I'm
that's
just
a
saying this
hindsight.
shit. The moment they let the white go the first time, if you heard any of my takes, I said that was a huge mistake to let him slip out the back door. When you know
how
AD don't want to play center.
dude. He been on like 7
Okay.
teams in 6 years, man. What are you talking about?
Well, we could have used his ass last year against
on team right now.
DeAndre Ayton.
He on team
We
right
coulda
now.
used- Well, and he ain't
What's
being
they doing
played
for
by
him?
who?
He was getting
And he ain't
passed
being
around
played.
because
Coach not
of his
putting them
attitude.
in, bro.
Come on,
Exactly.
man.
Not
That's a
putting
toss.
Dwight in.
Exactly.
Look
That's
at the
my
last
point.
game.
And it's been the case for 6 teams, man, since goddamn Orlando seeming like. Come on, man. Like
Man,
what we
the fact
talking about?
is
We
when
talking about
has
this
he
year, bro.
when has Dwight cost us a game? When can we say it was the Dwight problem? When?
Never. His whole career, he's
He
never
ain't
been
on the
it.
floor.
God,
His whole
Because
career
he ain't on the floor. Because that's right. So until he go out there and cost us the game, he
That's
should
not my
be
argument,
playing.
though. My argument is not his fault. Like that's not my argument at all. My argument is he's not a force multiplier like that. He's not a life changer. Is what I'm making. I'm
No,
not
we
making
know
that. It's his
that, but
point.
he has a
rim
role.
protector.
Yeah, that's
and
all.
he
That's the
knows
only
his
point I'm
role.
making. I'm not making the point that it's his fault or not. Like it's never his fault. Even when he was the best player on the team in Orlando, it went through Hedo Turkoglu. It went through Rashard Lewis. It went through Rayford Austin. It went through them niggas. So it's never his fault. So that's
Teams
not my
out
argument.
rebounding us, and LeBron is the center. Like you see, that's a problem right there.
The who?
The white on the bench when he the
Yo,
rim
when
protector and the
Porzingis
rebounder.
was when
I don't think
Porzingis
it's
was
enough of a
baking
changer,
LeBron,
bro.
that's when you should have came in, bro.
I don't think rim protection is the problem. It's perimeter defense. It's transition defense.
No,
And that's
rim
not Dwight
protection's the
Howard.
problem because them niggas walk into the rim.
They walk
easy
into the
layups
rim.
all game.
But look at the transition though. People not matching their assignments because they can't either they ain't got the foot speed or they don't want to do it. That's not Dwight Howard's
That's
not gonna
mainly
fix
it.
that.
They don't want to do it. There's no effort
Yeah,
being played.
Dwight Howard not gonna fix that, man.
He'll fix some of that rebounding though. He'll fix some of that bad rebounding.
It don't matter. The rebounding, okay, I'll give you that. But that's not gonna make us win these games. They win these games and people out-track us every game.
The last part of playing defense is getting them off the defensive rebound. We're not getting that. That's why these teams getting another shot.
Defensive is standing in front of your man and
Okay,
holding
but
your
listen to what I'm
principles.
saying.
Go
How
ahead.
many times have we seen teams knock down a three on a second chance? Second, they get the ball back and then a wide open three. Bang. Because we didn't get the rebound. Dwight Howard get that rebound, that's one less three we had to deal with.
But my point is Dwight Howard's rebounding prowess is not going to nullify how bad we are just in defense, period. We're horrible on defense, bro.
We're not going to be worse with him on the floor, though.
But we're not going to be, again, it's not going to move the needle, though. That's what I'm saying, bro.
It will. It will move the needle. If you're telling me the problem is defense, then why you keep saying that we put a defensive player out there, it's going to hurt us.
Because
it's not going to hurt us.
The post is not the problem. It's every other goddamn position.
I just told you, bro. We giving up a lot of second chance points.
Well, you said that. That don't make it true. That's your take.
No.
No, that's what happened, dude. Look
They
at
gotta
the
make
games.
We lost. I understand that, but that's not the crux of how a basketball game goes. If you cannot guard your position,
man. We know that part, but we was going by what
but
we
that's
saw
the main
in the last
part,
2-3
though.
games.
That's the main part of basketball.
If we getting out rebounded, you put a rebound in there that'll help with that problem. The other problems, yeah, we gotta do some other shit.
It's a bigger problem. That's the meat and potatoes of what defense is.
One player that gotta fix the shit, but
that's what I'm saying.
The white coming in, playing defense and rebounding.
I got you.
Helps.
It helps. Yes, it helps us being from number 9
what
where
we
we are now to being 6. That's still
what we're
bullshit.
saying.
I let in with like my expectations not be a playoff team. My expectations is a championship team. So if you're gonna fix the culture, fix the culture. Dwight Howard plan is not gonna make us a championship level team. I let in with that. So I don't know what y'all arguing. Y'all arguing just being a respectable playoff team. Okay, yeah, I'll go with y'all argument, but my premise is I don't argue on their behalf. I argue us being a championship level team, like Vegas had us number 2 at the beginning of the season. That's why I'm gonna hold the standard at.
Okay, my argument is don't run a gimmick offense for 48 minutes. Small ball with LeBron James or Stanley Johnson at center is gimmicky, and you doing it for the whole entire game. Wondering why we're losing. Talking Vogel. You can't. It's obvious why you losing. You can't fucking rebound the ball. You can't defend nor rebound the ball.
It ain't gonna work, bro.
Well, let's try this. Bro. How about trying this then? Tell me, how does this make sense to run small ball with nobody that can shoot the fucking ball?
It makes no sense.
Exactly. So and we gonna entertain that good coaching.
Got to play point guard.
So hold on. Are we gonna entertain that? Well, he ain't got the right players, bro. That didn't make sense with the right players or not. You can't put small ball lineups in with non-shooters.
I'm gonna help you out. The reason why you're doing that because you're in desperation mode, so you're trying anything because the personnel don't fit. Again, I'm not Johnny come lately. I said this game 1. I like this team sucks. This would not work. And me and Go Mike got into this about this early. I said this game 1. So I'm not coming with no hot take, when the season almost over. So in my opinion, from the onset, the personnel don't match, it don't fit. So you got a coach right now who's trying anything to try to get a spark. And you're right. The shit don't make sense going small with
trying
lack of
everything but the
shooters.
right thing.
I will say
this personnel is my argument.
I will say this, Jargon. You were the only guy to ever bait Goat Mike, man.
I told you, Mike is out of love.
Baked you, Goat Mike.
Vogel trying everything except the right thing.
It's no right thing with this team, bro. Phil Jackson couldn't make
this
this
my
team.
boy MLE in the building.
That's what's up.
MLE in the building.
Terrible.
You got to start with the right line, man. Look, man, even a dumbass like Rambis told him, dude, go back to traditional coaching. What he was trying to tell his ass, put the positions out there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You ain't even doing that. You trying to play positionless basketball with people who can't even damn shoot.
You got Westbrook.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
I've been saying that.
I'm saying this team is done no matter what.
So that's all I'm saying. When I told you the front office played their part, they role, they fucked up all summer long. Okay, now we in the season, and now we're gonna sit there and watch the coach fucking up every game, and act like we don't see that shit. We see y'all see that. Everybody see that shit, but you giving them an excuse because he's supposed to be a defensive coach. Okay, fine, you're a glorified defensive coordinator, but at this point, you need to start figuring out how to coach an offensive minded team.
You know what you're doing?
What am I doing?
You blaming like the treasurer of foreign affairs for the problems of the United States government. Meaning, Frank Vogel has blame. I won't fight you on that. What you saying is facts. What I'm saying is the bigger problem is so many levels above him, man. And it's not what he can do because he can't fix this individually. Because again, the team don't match. We brought in Bazemore, we brought in Ariza, we brought in fucking from Houston like me.
Okay, I gotta grill him one more time then because I watched the first 10 games or so. Okay. Bazemore was ahead of Monk, bruh. Bazemore was starting ahead of Monk, and I ain't even need no whole lot of time to see that shit was a mistake. What the fuck is he doing? Why do you have Bazemore out there ahead of Monk?
I'm agreeing with you. So
first, we saw that shit all early in the season. That's why I started calling his ass out then. Why is Bazemore on the floor? He's a break glass in case of emergency type player. You see what I'm saying? He don't never supposed to be out there.
Yes, but I'm saying though, you ain't got shit to work with. That's in short verse. That's what I'm saying. When you got that big ass Russell Westbrook contract, you couldn't bring in no quality players to fix our problem that we got, and that's where we at right now. And we gonna eat this fucking trash until that fucking contract situation dissipates it via trade, via buyout, whatever the fuck we do. This is gonna be us, bro. That's what I'm saying overarchingly, man. This is who we are. A team full of scraps trying to make LeBron James prop up as being a hero. Even if we lose, this is where we at right now as Laker fans. And we got to accept it, bro. This is reality.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask y'all this. So you know this summer coming up, Vogel's probably a gunner. What good is that? He's going to be a gunner this summer. What good is that? If you're really trying to salvage the season, shake the coaching up, maybe you can get them players to get off their ass and give more effort. But if you let Vogel ride that sideline, he's going to be the excuse. He's going to be their reason for not working hard. They're going to sit there and say, well, we knew he was a scapegoat, so we ain't going to work hard anyway. But if you would have got rid of his ass before the All-Star break, then them players that came back after All-Star break, they would have had to give max effort. The season was a wash anyway. So you might as well make some shake-up try to spark a little, get some kind of spark in their ass after All-Star and see who we gonna keep and who we ain't gonna keep. Probably the only person we gonna ever keep anyway was Monk and Reeves. Everybody else was gone. The name ain't AD or LeBron. Yeah. So my point is, why don't you try to get a spark in their asses by showing that everybody's accountable, even Frank Vogel. Bye.
Well, let me answer this. I'm about to go back to work. Let me answer this real quick. Do you think there's a coach big enough to kick LeBron James in the ass and make him play defense, and moreover, teach other people to buy into defense?
Yes, it was Ty Lue, and they said no.
No, that's not true. LeBron James ain't played defense since, in my opinion, since about 2015. Last time he really played defense. So if we're being honest, you can't get a guy like that to play defense because he's worried about offense. And I don't blame him, man. Shit, man, get your flowers, get your accolades, do all that shit. I hate you in the Lakers jersey doing that shit because you're sacrificing wins, in my opinion. But it is what it is. You're not going to get him to play both sides of basketball. Either he can't do it, he won't do it, or it's just my interests are something else. That's reality. So you can't get a guy like Frank Vogel to change him, because if you play basketball at a high enough level, you know the star player controls the culture. You get the star player to buy in, he'll get all the motherfuckers that's in line. And the problem is, in the Lakers organization, LeBron James is on his own agenda. He says right, wrong, and different. That's just what it is. So no, Frank Vogel he cannot inspire. Because let me play it this way: the role LeBron James has is way bigger than Frank Vogel. Period. Because like you said, anything not named AD or LeBron ain't going nowhere, i.e. Frank Vogel. So if it came, the rubber met the road, they would get rid of Frank Vogel in a heartbeat over LeBron James. So that's how these locker rooms play out on the professional level. So we got to understand these things when we critique them, because that's how the culture is played through the star player.
The problem is a 37-year-old shouldn't be a defensive anchor. You got a lot of, you got young players on that team that can play defense, who they need to be.
I never said he'd be the anchor. I say he's the culture establisher, bro. I never say he'd be the anchor because I'm 38 years old. So I played D1, I played overseas professionally. My body can't do that shit no more. So I'm with you, but you still have to at least try. You have to pitch that in people's heads that we're locking down playing defense. If you're not doing that, they're going to follow your lead, bro. That's what players do.
Yeah, he still got to push that shit on LeBron and everybody else. But he got to find somebody who's going to be more vocal as a defensive player, who's putting more effort. Because like you just said, this nigga 37 going on 38, like that effort ain't going to be like a 25-year-old, 27-year-old AD.
Facts.
Or Stanley Johnson.
Hey, big boy.
Yeah. But that's reality, y'all. And we got to have these conversations. We got to be genuine with these arguments, because that's how these locker rooms move. That's how teams move. It's usually through the leadership of the best player. Whatever you instill on everybody else, that's generally what they roll with. Because why? If you go against it, you're going to get cut. You can get scrutinized. You can get benched. It's a lot that goes against, that comes with going against the best player. So generally, players fall in line with the best player. So the Lakers, if we're being honest, AD's hurt all the time. And AD, we know he's a big-time beta male. We know that. We all know that. You see the video where he was playing for Connecticut. I'm sorry, not Connecticut. Kansas. No, God damn it, Kentucky. He's naked and they whip him on his ass and shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, what kind of nigga is you? You a 7-foot dude. Let dudes do you like that. But it just shows his personality. He's a beta type guy. So obviously he won't ever lead nothing. As far as grown men we're talking, right? So who else in the locker room can lead grown men? Maybe Melo at his peak. But Melo, if we're being honest, he was a guy exiled from the NBA. He came back in. He's just happy to be there. You know what I'm saying? To quote Eddie Murphy, I'm happy to be here. Yeah, that's Melo. You know what I'm saying? So who else can control culture in that locker room? And the answer is nobody. It's LeBron James. So that's the reason why we are the way we are, is because of the leadership. And good or bad, this is just who we are, man. And we got in bed with this shit, and we got to stay in bed with this shit, because this is who we are as Lakers, man.
Man, them Lakers, they got an on-court and a bench excuse for what they doing. They gonna blame Russ on the court as the player, and they gonna blame Vogel ass, and ain't nobody giving no effort. What I'm seeing is when Russ fuck up and do some of the dumbest shit I ever seen, nobody's running back on D for him. They don't trust his ass. They don't like him. They don't want him out there because they know he's messing up. Whether it's on purpose or not, he don't give a fuck. So why they saying, why do I give a fuck? Then you got Vogel just throwing any old lineup out there with Bron, the damn GOAT. He's sitting out there playing with deep G leaguers. And if you got a coach that don't give a fuck about putting nobody on the court to play with LeBron, if you don't give a damn, why you think LeBron gonna get up off the ground after he get knocked down with no call and sprint all the way back down into the front of the rim trying to stop somebody? No, he's not gonna do that. You don't give a fuck about him. He don't give a fuck about the coach. That's gonna be his mentality.
No.
The players on the floor. You got Russ out there throwing the ball to the damn stands and shooting it out the side of the top of the backboard. Why am I gonna run back when this fool go 4-on-5 or
It's called being a
1-on-5?
basketball player. It's called
The
being a
coach
basketball.
supposed to be trying to get a best player less responsibility.
Man,
Like,
them players.
It's called being a
playing
basketball
center.
player, man.
That
And
team
he
is
the
just
best
tore up
playmaker
from the
on the
floor
team.
up, bro. Tore
Well,
up from
let
the
me ask you an
floor.
honest question, man. What's the highest level of basketball you played?
High school.
Okay, so and I'm not being demeaning. I'm just want to put you on game. So when you play basketball, again, leadership comes from top down. As far as players, you have to do both of those things. You cannot pick and choose when you feel like doing it because it's at the detriment of the sum. So, meaning, I get what you're trying to say. Like, oh well, all these people doing this dumb shit. So why should I go back? Because you should. That's your goddamn job. Your job is to run back on defense every time. Your
Right, but
job
you're
is to
not gonna
goddamn
run
man up.
hard though. You're gonna do it, but you're not gonna get up and sprint all the way. You know
You're
what I mean?
supposed to though. You're supposed to. That's
Yeah,
your
what you
job.
trying to
That's
say?
what you're supposed to do.
You're gonna get up because you don't want. You're gonna get up and you're gonna run because they got film on you not doing it. But you're not gonna run as
And
hard
you're
as
gonna
you
get
would if
destroyed
you
in
trust
film
them.
session if you don't. That's my point. You get destroyed in film session if you don't. And so let's take it back to what we said about Vogel. Vogel won't say shit to his ass because LeBron James is over him. Because a normal coach, you get destroyed for not running back on defense. Because it may not say nothing that night. When you go back and look at film, they're gonna put all that shit about you walking, you giving up on plays. But the dynamic is so fucked up where he's bigger than the coaching staff. Nobody can say shit to him, and that's why we suck.
So what is LeBron not doing? That's sacrificing.
When he sit on the bench, the team is just some shit. Niggas can't even score for real.
There you go.
He
There you
passes
go.
guys the ball. They miss. They
Wide
break,
open practice
wide
jumpers.
open layups.
That's why
Like,
I
what
say
else is he supposed to do?
the coach supposed to try to put less responsibilities on his star player, just like Phil Jackson did with MJ. MJ ain't had to do everything that this nigga got to do.
He's saying run a
like,
system,
like I just said, this nigga playing center.
Yeah.
He got to play make. He got to get back on defense. Like he leading scorer. He leading them in damn near every category outside of AD besides turnovers and assists. The coach need to fix that.
He not. Let me help you out. He not. What you got to do is run a system. You got to run plays that accentuate lesser guys. And the problem with LeBron James' experience is it's his way, and then there's not a lot of other. You play his way, which, again, it works sometimes. A lot of times it does not. So when you don't run organic offense, running pin down, running just everything that, let's say a Golden State runs. They run everything, right? So when you do a lot of things predicated off a ball handler, kind of like James Harden style, Westbrook style, you get the results you get because guys are not in their natural scoring.
Wait, well, who?
Go ahead.
Like
They don't
do you
have no
really
other ball
think?
handler.
Hold on. Do you really think that offense is bad? I don't see the offense being that bad. I see missed wide open practice fucking shots. That's what I'm seeing.
I think
I'm
our
seeing
offense is
Russ
terrible, bro.
getting to the damn lane and missing layups is a problem. I mean, that's what I'm seeing. I
see a lot of one-on-one, man.
Who the second best
Go
playmaker
ahead.
on the team?
Russell Westbrook. No question.
And look at this shit he doing.
Yeah, he's terrible.
So you can't even
look
rely
on my
on
channel,
this
nigga. I've been killing this nigga, so
Man, he
you
can't.
ain't.
Well, hold on. Let me get
rightfully
one more
so, though.
snipe at that damn Vogel because I can't stand his ass. One more
Go
snipe. He can't even figure out how to get Russ in a one-on-one post up against other little small guard. He just started recently getting it to happen. But we've been playing damn near 56, 70 games. It took him all that time to figure out, damn, Russ can post little motherfuckers up.
Let me put this right back in your lap. How's a 33-year-old nigga who is a former MVP not figured out himself and do that?
Right.
But you got to call sets for him. You got to call sets for him. You cannot just sit there and say,
Where's
Russ,
the onus
go
on
post
a
him up.
33-year-old former MVP, bro?
Hold on.
When you
How
shoot
is-
11%
wait a
from
minute,
three,
how is it every team is figuring out how to ISO Melo, and this fool can't figure out how to ISO another team's weak point guard or small or shooting guard? Every other team can figure out how to ISO Melo, but he can't figure out how to do it the other
a
way
lot
around.
of teams better than us. Shit, that's why we not good.
Man,
I led in with that. We not a good team, bro.
Russ said damn near every night he got a different assignment.
We not a
And
good
man,
team, bro.
this dude just don't know. He's in over his head for real.
Fair enough. Okay, but he's not the biggest problem. Is my point.
The bigger problems, the bigger problems we can't deal with no more because the season and the off season is over with.
Mm-hmm.
But now on the sideline from the bench and what we can control, the little bit of shit that we can control, the Lakers that is, we're not even. This dude is incompetent. He don't know how to control that.
Westbrook,
like
a
I
momentum
said.
killer.
You talking about Westbrook or you talking about Vogel?
Well, man, Vogel and Westbrook together.
Dude,
Man,
okay.
I can't understand how he can't figure out how to get 20 points out this dude, bro. I can't understand
how
it.
a nigga don't know you can't shoot and still trying to shoot. When it's so bad that people in
Well,
the
pull his
stadium
ass out. Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
When
okay,
he
but
take
hold
the
on.
most ill-advised shots, don't waste no goddamn time. Get Reeves, run his ass to the damn scorer's table. So
You think ain't no
that's how
pressure on him to sit a player like a former All-Star, former MVP? You don't think there's no pressure on him to play him a certain amount of minutes?
No. He
Now,
a lame
to
duck.
your point, I would have said
He a
his
lame
ass.
duck coach. He a lame duck coach, bro.
To your
Everything
point, I
he
would have
do
said
right
that
now.
nigga. I'm
Exactly.
with you. I would have said his ass.
See, the reason why I would do it now, because I'm a lame duck coach. I ain't got no reason not to do it.
I'm with you.
You find when you're a lame duck coach, not do it. You do what you know you're supposed to do as a coach, because it don't matter. There ain't nothing gonna save your job but you. So at that point, do what you know what's gonna win these games. Don't sit there and try to stick it to the team or show them this dude can't play no more or none of that shit. Just say, look here, if I'm coaching for free, or if I'm coaching whoever, this is what I would do. Then start doing that shit, because bro, your ass is gone at the end of the summer. By the end of the season,
it's a famous saying if you're gonna lose your way, and a lot of coaches struggle with that. They struggle with that because it's a two-headed sword. Because you start taking advice and you start considering the outside pressure, but your talking point is pure. Because I just because let me put it this way: if you're gonna do that, you got to do it unapologetically, and I think he's struggling with doing that unapologetically, which he should be like, I'm gonna sit this sorry motherfucker down, man. I don't give a shit how much we paying him. He is not. If you look at the NBA plus or minus, it's funny. Russell Westbrook and LeBron are tied for 149. Like, horrible. But obviously, we know LeBron James bring more to a given game. So I'm not going to, even though the numbers say they're the same, we all with two eyes can see who the better player is. But you got a guy playing like that, shooting the worst he shot in three-point percentage in his career, shooting the worst he shot from free throw in his career. All these turnovers, plus or minus horrible. You just got to fucking cut bait, man. I'm sorry. If you got John Waller's ass, John Waller, fuck it. You got to do what you got to
do. And we went through the whole season. I'd have been tried to start a Melo one game. 2, 3, whatever. I'd have started Melo somewhere in the season. I'm like, shit, I ain't got nothing to lose.
Might as well,
if I'm starting Reeves and Johnson, shit, I might as well start Melo. If I'm starting all that kind of bullshit, I mean, come on, man.
Play defense, try to outscore the years.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Why not get 35 in the first quarter and it'd be a 35-36 quarter instead of it being what is usually a 35 and we only got 20 points in the quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Try opening up like that. Man, this dude ain't done nothing. Like I said, his adjustments come a day late. The dime, man, this dude, bro.
But I mean, Westbrook to score, that shit said.
We say,
nigga throwing the ball off the top of the backboard on the layup.
Yeah. That's a former MVP we talking about right here.
7-foot jump shot is hitting the top of the backboard.
Come on, man. It's a former MVP we talking about. So, I mean, some shit just should supersede coaching.
Like, nobody else on the team is averaging 20 points outside of AD, and he ain't even playing. I think Westbrook averaging 18, 19 or something like that.
We made the bed,
that's what
bro.
I'm saying. He can't get 20 out of his ass every night. We can't
got to lay in it. That's real shit. We made the bed. We got to lay in it, bro.
But ain't nobody expect to play like this. Like, this shit was just a tremendous drop ball for overnight. Like, it's baffling.
I expect this to be bad. I ain't expect it to be this bad, but I expect it bad. Like, I said it. This
I expected the turnovers. He always been like that.
Yeah.
But the kind of turnovers he been doing, it's some turnovers he passing the ball directly to the other team.
Bro, he always been that bad, bro.
None of his teammates is even right there.
He always been that bad. No, listen, literally on my channel, you look, I made 5 videos talking about this nigga. This who he always been. This who he always been. I don't know why people just acting surprised. Well, you act surprised now because the triple-double narrative don't supersede his mistakes now. And that's what he's learning right now. He's like, damn, these niggas don't really love me like that. Like, damn, people really critiquing me. And that's why he kind of spazzing out, talking about people threatening his family. Because what you do is that's called like you trying to make a shield for your bad play. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's doing. You know what I mean? It's a human thing. We do that shit. But I know what he's doing. So all this shit.
Magnifying glass on him.
There you go. You put it somewhere else. I've been saying this, literally, I've been saying this for 10 years about Russell Westbrook. I'm like, dog, I'm glad KD left. I'm glad Hardin left him. I'm hard on Hardin too. I ain't gonna front. But, dude, this is who he is, dog. This dude is a dumb basketball player. It is what it is. This dude has not learned nuance. And if you look at his story, he never played point guard in the NBA till he got to the fucking NBA. So that means you don't know how to think for other players. That's what point guards do. You think for other players. You know their tendencies. You know where they're going to be. You put them in the best position to succeed. I interviewed cat Marcus Fizer. Y'all may remember him. He played for the Bulls. And I asked him a question. I was like, dog, because he was more of a finisher kind of guy. I was like, did you feel the difference of playing with a point guard who could pass you open or just kind of gave you the ball? He's like, it was night and day for a player that could pass me open. Russell Westbrook don't pass nobody open. Why? Because he don't see the defense as something that I can manipulate with my mind. He wants to manipulate that shit with his ability. And that's cool if it works out as far as you with the ball, scoring, dunking, yelling, all that. But
He losing his athleticism.
But exactly. So you can't outthink the defense. Well, you can't outthink the defense. You can't outspeed him anymore. You know these dudes ain't scared of him no more. He can't do what Ja does. You know what I'm saying? What LaMelo does, right? So now he's in a stuck place where you got to outsmart motherfuckers. We saw Jason Kidd become a jump shooter late in his career. He has no second gear, and that's what you're seeing right now, bro. And that's why we look horrible, because he's supposed to be a person who's to help our team. He's stuck in gear one. He'll never leave gear one.
That's facts. That's big facts.
It sucks, but God, I mean, it is what it is, man. When we got Russell Westbrook, I was like, fuck. We're toast. We're toast.
I fucking shook my head immediately. I'm like, dang.
Man, you said you was hard on Hardin too. What's the deal with Hardin?
Good question. So James Harden, to me, I'm from Houston, so I've watched Harden, the Houston experience. I liked him in OKC. I liked him a lot. He was versatile. He could give you a lot, but then I lost a lot of respect for him in that finals when he played against LeBron and them. That motherfucker laid an egg, dog. You know, it is what it is. So after that, I kind of started looking at him different. Then he went to Houston. He came like them 50-point games, like hella games. I was like, oh shit, okay. Harden motherfucker. But then when they started getting to like playoff situations, first example, they played against the Dallas Mavericks when they had Rondo. When Rondo got like exiled off the team and shit, they had Josh Smith and Dwight Howard playing big on big to beat them in that series. And you know who was on the bench when they played the best? James Harden. And James Harden was the Rockets. If y'all remember things in perfect context, James Harden was the Houston Rockets. That motherfucker was on the bench when they played best. I was like, interesting. I ain't never seen no situation where in a playoff series, you play better with the best player on the bench. Fast forward a few years, they had the famous 7 for 44 3-point shooting game against the Warriors, a closeout game, game 6, I believe, and the Rockets couldn't hit shit. When you needed something for your leader, James Harden couldn't give you shit. I think he's like 1 for 17 himself. Couldn't give you shit. Bet. Next year, I think Andre Iguodala was out a little bit or something to that effect, and Steph Curry had like 0 at halftime. It was another game 6. He had 0 at halftime. Motherfucker finished with 30. Beat the Rockets. Yeah, they beat the Rockets in that series. So I'm like, when do this nigga show? Excuse me. When do this nigga show up? Like, because we watching the regular season, he always get them calls. He get the dribble, bump, and then he get the little call. I seen Josh Hart guard this nigga with his hand behind his back, right? It just shows how ridiculous the referee calling was. But in the playoffs, we all know, it tightens up.
Yeah, you don't get that.
He don't get that shit no more. So what does he really do besides drive hard left all the way or step back and shoot a 3? He has nothing else to his game. So when I watch this shit, I'm like, dog, y'all don't see this shit? This dude, once you take away them cheap fouls, what does he really do as far as a high-level NBA, I'm sorry, guys keep saying NBA, MVP level player? What does he really bring?
Yeah, and I used to get mad at that shit, like, because if you a true basketball player, you know that shit ain't real basketball. Because he waiting on a fucking bailout.
Facts.
Well, he damn sure gonna get exposed this year because he playing with MB. He ain't gonna have no way. If he come up short in the playoffs this year, they gonna kill his ass. They gonna kill his ass. And he forced his way out of Brooklyn too. Yeah,
Facts.
his basketball. I mean, it's huge. It's a huge amount of pressure on him this playoff season to show up and show out. Well, they gonna kill him.
And that's another way to, man, and that's another way to lose respect as a basketball player or as a fan. Or when you play basketball, you'll never want to play with a person that have a passion like that. Ain't even having a passion for the game when you carry yourself like that. Ain't nobody gonna want to play with you.
You know, it ain't even that far though. Well, it ain't even that. Here's what James Harden is gonna have. He's gonna have a come to Jesus meeting with the media and reality, just like Westbrook having his this year. I think this is come to Jesus year. Like, goddamn, I really ain't that good. I really ain't what people said. James Harden, if he don't produce in the playoffs like he's supposed to, it's all gonna click with people. Like, oh shit, you ain't nothing but an offensive show. Because I've been saying this for a minute. Go ahead, bro.
But I think Russell Westbrook is playing his last 2 years in the NBA.
I hope so. I'm tired of seeing it.
If you a team and you sign Russ after next year,
you're idiots.
I'm trying to figure out what is it you trying to do, because you can't possibly. What are you gonna sign a minimum, a league minimum?
Yeah.
Mid-level? Who gonna sign him to a mid-level?
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna have to sign a league minimum, and then who you gonna put him in front of, take minutes from to play him?
Exactly.
So he got to be playing his last 2 years right now, because he can't shoot anymore. He lost all his athleticism. His defense, man, he missed so many defensive assignments. It's funny. I mean, again, he's the problem. He's the problem reason. He's the real reason why the Lakers defense look really bad. When he's on the floor, he missed all the defensive assignments, rotations, and everything. So if you know he can't read offense, he can't read defenses. I don't know where he's supposed to be. He can't shoot. He turns the ball over. When he's dribbling the ball, he's turning it over. Let's see, when else he turned it? Every time he's trying to pass, he can't feed the post. So I'm trying to figure out who's going to pick him up after 2 more years. We may be seeing the last of Russell Westbrook right now. I mean, he'll play himself out the league.
I want to say this too to the panel. Y'all got to understand, playing defense is hard as shit, man. Playing defense is hard because you got to be smart.
Yeah, when you got 25 plus, yeah.
Well, even if you young, it's hard because you got to give effort to something that don't give a lot of reward. Like, meaning, if you stay in front of your guy the whole time in film session, everybody gonna pat you on the back like, bro, you held it down. But in the box score, nobody gonna be like, oh shit, you stayed in front of your man the whole game. It's no reward for it. You know what I'm saying? Unless you get a lot of steals or a lot of blocks, then people acknowledge it. But people who really know basketball, you don't get that till after the season. That's why guys who are like defense, let's say Anthony Robinson, what's the new name, play for OKC?
Roberson, yeah.
Roberson. He sucks, but he gets on the floor because he plays solid defense. If you watch him play for 38 some odd minutes, whatever he plays, you watch him stay in principle the whole game. The problem is that's hard to negotiate a contract with. It's hard to get on social media for just staying with somebody. And let me flip it to the offensive end. Guys who move without the basketball. That's not something that gets you a lot of pressure. I saw a thing with Duncan Robinson. He was like hella moving off the ball. Like it looked like Rip Hamilton and shit. He looked like, you know what I'm saying, Reggie Miller. That doesn't get you the adulation that a basketball player wants. So you got to understand, these guys, excuse me, they tend to not do those things because A, it's hard. It drains your energy. And B, you got to be mentally astute to know, you know what I'm saying? You got to be mentally, like, because I got to stay in principle no matter what. I'm giving you an example. I'm sorry, I won't be long with it. I interviewed Malik Rose on my channel about 2 months ago.
I ain't gonna jack, because you describing that's how I hold defense. You know what I'm saying? That's how I hold defense. And I pick up on anybody that dribble the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And even more so than that, your off-ball defense matters. You playing off-ball, basically, you're not going so much to follow it like being a ball watcher. You got to understand, like when the ball gets reversed, that I got to be there to know that I got to take this, the pass away. So it's a thin line. So while I interviewed Malik Rose, one of the people said, how is it playing with Manu Ginobili? And he was like, with Ginobili, he was so special that he would gamble, like as far as him being off ball, but he was so fast. He could get like, they call it a skip pass when he goes from one side of the court to the next. He was so fast, he could make up that gamble. And he was like, Popovich hated it, but he let Manu do it because he could do it. He was the only dude that could do it. When, Popovich, we all know he's a principle-driven coach. So on defense, it's almost damn near like second offense. Good players, it's like you take, like Pat Beverly. That's why he's in the league so long. He's, in my opinion, he's trash. But on defense, he's but he's active because dudes don't want to do that because you don't get reward for it and you don't get people pat you on the back for playing solid defense. And that's why you see all this fuck-ass defense.
You don't get reward for it. Like, say you playing pickup and shit. And you saying the switches and shit, and whoever the fastest person on the team, they gonna try to use all your energy to pick up on the switches to stop the momentum and shit. And I'll be like, hell no. By the time I get to shooting and doing my shit and getting in my bag, I ain't gonna have no energy. So I ain't gonna have no choice but to spot up in the corner. And shit. You know what I'm saying? That's taking away my shit.
Facts. And bro, I'll put it this way. When I played my freshman year of college, I played at Stephen F. Austin State University. Now we kind of a big mid-major program now. When I was there, it was kind of like a low-major program. But we had a coach named Danny Casper. He was off the Greg Popovich coaching tree. Dog, I bullshit you not. Us doing like hedging screens as big men, I'm 6'7".
Yeah.
Hedging screens was the hardest shit in practice to me. I was like, God damn, because you got to be able to identify how high the ball screen is to call over or under. You got to know how to commit all the way if it's a shooter, to back off if he's not a shooter. Like, you got to know all that shit. And people, the average person watching basketball is like, oh, well, you should have got him. Like, no, it's not just you should have got him. You got to understand it's hard to gauge that shit, especially in a pick and roll league where everybody wants to shoot or dribble off that pick and roll. God, that shit is hard, dog. That shit is hard. So I want to let the audience know, man, how that shit really goes, bro.
It's facts. You speaking real facts, and you right, and they didn't like all the young players had an offense. You could see it. They had an offensive mind. They never was a two-way player ever. So that was hard for them to pick up roles and assignments that they never did in their future. You know what I'm saying? In their past future as a basketball player.
Facts.
So you right.
It's thankless, bro. And that's why I watch basketball different than most people. So, and I understand why I hop on panels. Like, it's kind of hard to get to tell people what I know. I understand that. But it really is, I can't stress enough, man. Playing basketball at high level
it's hard to watch. It's hard to watch because you think you would think that they'll know them little fundamentals. Them is fundamentals. I ain't even know. I'm a hooper. I'm a hooper. I'm a hooper. I'm not a hooper, but I'm a hooper. It's the difference between a hooper and a hooper. But long story short, if you not no hooper, or if you don't got no grit in your game, you only gonna be out there just to show for what you got. You know
it is, yeah. And you can fake being a hooper if you don't play defense because nobody really screwed now unless somebody just cooking your ass. Then like, oh, you getting cooked. But if you low key getting cooked, nobody talks about the low key getting cooked guy, but that loses you basketball games. I give another example. When I played, so my junior year, I played at Prairie View A&M D1 HBCU. We played against Richmond University Spiders. And we just got through playing against Louisville the first game. They were number 3 team in the nation. I had a good game. I probably had like 8 points, 8 rebounds, some shit like that. Against the number 3 team in the nation, like, I'll take that. So the next day, it was like a round robin tournament. So we played against Richmond the next day out there in Louisville. Dogs. One thing, my weakness was guarding the back cut.
Yeah.
All the fuck they did is run Princeton offense, meaning for those who are listening, all they're doing, you basically, you show high and then you back cut to the basket. And that's all they do the whole game. So we was up on them like by 15 and we ended up losing by 15. And I found out like in succession because I just could not wrap my mind around this. Big man is going to show up high to receive the ball and then just backdoor cut. And I was getting killed, bro. I just kept following them because I was athletic and shit. So I kept trying to block him and they just kept waiting for me to go up and I just, like I found out because it's so many levels to being a quote unquote good defender.
Yeah, and he gonna have to up on you because you built as the slash to the basket. Like,
exactly.
Your offense. You know what I'm saying? Your offense, like your offense and defense is the same shit, but like you just said.
Yeah, but I gotta ask you though, could the dude shoot that you was guarding? Could he actually pull the mid-range Jay?
I'll be honest, man. That year our scout team wasn't great, so
exactly.
I don't know.
So that's why I'm finna tell you. See, look, man.
Gambling.
The first thing I tell my sons all the time, bro, I say I ask them before they even start playing. I said, "What hand is it?" The reason I ask them that to find out if they even know what the boy gonna do.
That's fair.
That's it. Like, what hand is it? Because if you don't know what hand was his strong hand,
how you gonna
when
guard
you getting ready to play defense, how you gonna guard him? If you can't do that, you ain't even playing defense if you don't know that. So scouting your opponent is very important. Knowing what he's gonna do. It's very important because if you knew that boy couldn't shoot a jumper, you'd have never got back though.
Yeah, you're right. Because I wouldn't even give him that respect to go out so high on him. Facts.
Right.
You know, it's funny.
You was playing chase ball. You was playing chase ball when you didn't have to.
Exactly. Funny story, man. I was coaching AAU like 2013. I want to say my last year coaching. After that, I was like, "Fuck it, I ain't coaching shit else." It was literally, you know, the dude Emmanuel, whatever, the one hand guy. J. Cole gave him the co-sign. Oh, buddy, I think he's going to Memphis next year. You know what I'm talking about?
He be on YouTube a lot playing one home. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
He's special, but literally when I was coaching in 2013, he was a one-arm dude. And one of my players kept getting blown by this dude. And I just had to call timeout. I was like, bro, you know this nigga got one arm, right? Where else do you think he going?
Right, you really can go one way with the ball.
Got one arm. Where else you think he going but left? Stop fucking playing defense like he a threat to go right.
Right.
Yo, baby, fall out this damn chair.
And after that, he was fine. But old buddy is Hansel, whatever is his name. That nigga's exceptional. He finds ways to be shifty. But that nigga right there, that other one arm nigga, he only going left, bro. Like, how does he keep blowing by you? And he's like, all right, coach.
That shit.
Yes, after that, we was able to nullify him. I was just like, but sometimes, to your point, you gotta know the motherfucker all the way. And sometimes as a coach, going back to Vogel, it is your job to put that in their minds. Now, this is more on a smaller level. We're talking AAU. But on the granular level, you would hope a guy could understand. And like with Westbrook, I'll keep it brief. Here's one of my biggest critiques of this nigga. Y'all remember when OKC lost to the Jazz when Rubio hit him for 30?
Mm-hmm.
And this nigga, after the post-game thing, he said his job next game was to go bust Rubio ass. I'm like, nigga, Rubio not going to score 30 again the rest of his life. And you worried about winning your matchup? That just shows you how unaware he is, dog. And it's unfortunate, but I mean, I accept Russell Westbrook for who he is. He's just a dumbass player. He gonna die a dumb player. It is what it is.
Yeah, man. You right about that, man. I told you I watch Russ all the time, man. One time I was on Mookie channel and he was out there trying to show some film. Mookie need to learn how to watch film. And I was like, Mookie blaming LeBron. I said, Mookie, that's not LeBron's assignment. That's Russell Westbrook. He has the wing. They're in a zone, bro. That means if the ball is swung to the wing, he's gonna take the first shooter, and LeBron's gonna rotate out to the next. He like, no, that's LeBron, man. No, it's not. It's Russell Westbrook's rotation to take the first shooter, and he's gonna take the next. That dude is so dumb, bro. He misses so many defensive assignments, man. I'm telling you, Russell Westbrook is the problem. Hey man, look, it's 5:20 now. I'm about to get out of work. So I'm gonna holler at y'all. Go, Mike. I might holler back at you again because, bro, you need to stay out of your feelings on them Lakers, bro. You missing a lot of stuff here, bro. All right, man. Y'all hold it down, bro. I'm out.
Yeah.
Tonight, Ghost. You say you going to work, Midtown?
Hell yeah. I gotta fight 8 though, so shit. What time they play?
Sure, they don't play till 6. They play at 6 today. I'm here. They play at 6.
I might could catch it. They go out at 9. They go off at 9.
Probably like 6 to 9 or some shit.
Yeah, they better win. Do Allen play? Do that Grayson Allen at that's name?
Shit, you see that I don't know. I don't know about Jared. I mean, I don't know who's available for either team. That's a good question mark.
Yeah, because if they don't got no shot block, they should have a chance.
But I think LeBron is gonna be motivated to try to beat the Cavs, but the Cavs might dominate the paint if they don't play Howard.
Yeah, but shit, I'm gonna holler at you, though.
All right, bro. Thanks for pulling up in here, man.
Yeah.
But I'll be back on for the Lakers game 6 o'clock. Make sure everybody pull up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody who pulled up, show it out, all that shit. Shout out to Micah. Shout out to Paykin. Shout out to Lakers fans. Shout out to Micah. Shout out to Bradley. Shout out to Down Smith. Shout out to YME2. Shout out to LeBron Toes. Shout out to DJ. Shout out to aweezy Bang. Shout out to Octavius, Sub-Zero, Kent Curry, Thankful Pond. See you later, Renegade. Zero Sticks, MLE, Hoop Jargon, Tough Buckets, Midtown, Shout out to everybody who pulled up today. 6 o'clock will be the next live. 6 o'clock will be the next live. Y'all stay tuned. If you're listening to this live right now, 6 o'clock, I'll be back. 6 o'clock. Make sure everybody pull up.
That you body bang, boy, know your history. Stacks of feelings, you talk about history. Boys, you Scooby-Doo talking in mysteries. You is a puppet, the ticket, that's misery. Said that you body bang, boy, know your history.
It's your boy Go in the fucking bell. I be doing my thing. Mookie talking shit. His real name Dookie. From that t-shirts on this bitch fucking talk Kawhi ain't shit. Ben Gay knees. Ain't put on everybody talking that shit. I'm down.